not nervous. You're nervous. Fuck you. Totally not nervous.
Pressure's
Yeah. So, Daggerheart.
Daggerheart.
So just to kind of go over like some of the basics of this game, right? Like the major kind of like differences between like this game and something like D&D is that when you are rolling for like taking an action, you're rolling 2d12 instead of a d20. So in the rules, it states that you basically get one of 5 outcomes. You basically you pick your 2d12s, try to make them opposite colors just to tell which one is which, because one of them is going to represent hope and one of them is going to represent fear. So you would roll both of those die, add the values together, add any relevant modifiers from your like character traits, add experiences, or add bonuses from any like abilities, like from your domain cards, and then you, like I said, will get one of 5 outcomes essentially. You can get a success with hope, which means your hope value is higher than your fear. So you succeed on whatever action that you take. You gain hope, which is like your guys' meta currency, in order to use like your abilities, in order to how D&D has like giving advantage and like giving the help action. Daggerheart also has that, but it is spending a hope, and then you basically get to add a d6 to your ally's action roll. We can play that however you guys want it to. Either the person who's helping can roll the d6 or the player can roll the d6. It doesn't really matter to me. But you can also do, but with hope you can also do tag team rolls, which is a once per session thing. A PC can spend up to 3 hope and describe how you and one other PC take a tag team action. Both of you will make the action roll, choose which one to keep, and then apply the result to both of you guys. So if it's like, so if you guys are trying to say like get across a large chasm, and you want to do a tag team roll to try to make it to the other side, one of you would initiate it, spend the 3 hope, and then describe how you and that partner would roll together to make it to the other side of the chasm. If you succeed, obviously, you both would get hope from that success if it's like a success with hope. And if it's on like, if you want, and you could do this in combat as well. So if you want to do a tag team roll on like a combat thing and do like a success and do like an attack roll on a success, both of you guys would roll damage and add them together. And then, so in addition to succeeding with hope, you can succeed with fear, which means the fear value is higher. You would succeed on the roll, so getting what you want, but I can add a cost or consequence as long as it doesn't undermine your guys' success. It could be something small in narrative, or I can do something like making you guys mark a stress like on your character sheets, which we'll get into stress and some of the other things that you guys have on your character sheets as we go. You can fail with hope, which means you obviously don't succeed on the action roll, but you still gain a hope. So the cost of failing is offset by, like an opportunity, like you see, I'm trying to think of a really good example I could use for failure with hope.
I feel with hope, like for example, like you go, you're trying to sneak past some guards, and they hear you, but instead of immediately going and getting reinforcements, they question you first. For example, that could be a failure with hope.
Could be a failure with hope. It could be. I'm trying to also think of another. Yeah, no, that would make sense. And then, so you would still gain a hope with that as well. And then failure with fear, of course, I would gain a fear. You fail, and then the consequence is greater than anticipated. That would be equivalent to what I would call like a critical failure, which I know isn't technically a thing in D&D, but this is what I would assume like what a critical failure would kind of be like. just adding extra complications already onto your failure roll.
And D&D
and
has
then
that,
if
like,
you-
a nat 1 on a fail means like you just get the worst possible outcome. It's not a guaranteed kind of thing, but it's like worst outcome now. So I get what you're saying.
And then finally, you can, if you roll your duality die and get the same number on both die, you critically succeed, which means that is an automatic success. So it doesn't matter if you roll 2 6s, 2 1s, 2 12s, doesn't matter. As long as they're both the same value, you critically succeed. You gain a hope and you clear one of your stress, and you gain an additional benefit to that roll for critically succeeding. A lot of this, I mean, yeah, a lot of this is going to be, you know, sometimes like I'll have it, like sometimes I'll be able to tell you guys like what happens when you do any of these, but if there's ever a moment where I'm not sure like how you would, you know, critically succeed or how fear or hope would play into certain things, I may come and ask you guys like, what do you think would happen, you know? Just, again, sort of inviting that like collaboration into our gameplay. So we're gonna go through the first 2 blocks of text that are kind of like these Mad Libs fill in the blank styles. I can read off the options that are given to you guys, but if you also want to just be like, nah, that sounds boring, let me make up my own like bullshit for this adventure, I say go for it. Like I'm not giving you guys any restrictions on like what we actually do. This is all going to be like, what do you guys kind of want to play today?
Okay.
And so we'll go through each line one by one just to make it easier. So starting at the prologue, our story today takes place within the kingdom of blank. And the options below are, I don't know how everybody else wants to pronounce this, but I'm going to pronounce it Aethera, Bellsong, Helmrend, Rumery, Winter Sun, and Willowfell.
What about Balakara?
No, fuck off. We're not. Don't. That sounds almost like a really smart name invented by a really creative dungeon master somewhere. Yeah. Oh my God.
See, if we call like, I think the B makes it too bloated. Like, what if it's a silent B?
Silent B.
No, you're not calling it Alucard. We're just going back to my world for Guys, so what if there's this witch doctor guy called Muldoon, and he's really like Jamaican sounding?
I mean, I like Bellsong and Helmrand.
I like Bellsong because I can say it easily.
Bellsong.
Yeah.
Bellsong sounds good. Okay.
I'm down with Bellsong.
Bellsong, baby.
Bellsong. It
Love
is
the kingdom of
then.
Bellsong.
Love the kingdom of Bellsong. My favorite. Okay. Alright, so next line. We are currently traveling through, and the options are Atlas, Dawn Hollow, Indigo Shadow, Rathmire, and The Wonder.
Rathmire. It sounds badass.
Rathmire does sound pretty badass.
I like the sound of Atlas because it sounds like a betrayal. It's just waiting to happen, bruh.
Would you kindly?
Fuck you.
Anybody else got any input?
I'm voting for Rathmire because it sounds evil and dark and
Evil and fucked
ominous.
Yeah, we're in an intense
Evil as
area right
fuck.
now.
Yeah.
This is the worst part of the kingdom.
That's
We're actually
Bellsong. Traveling through.
This is the worst part of the kingdom, right? Fuck the rest of a prologue. We're currently traveling through Rathmire, best known for its crime.
Yeah, you want to do that? We can
I'm down with it.
We're ad-libbing it where he says we can make it however.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. All right, so Rathmire.
We're in the belly of the
best
beast now,
known
boys.
For best known
Being
for
fucked up and evil.
best known for being fucked up and evil.
That's on the sign as you walk through. Welcome to Rathmire. We're known for being fucked up and evil. Just...
Yeah.
Need someone fucked up and evil? We got you.
Yeah.
Known for being fucked up and evil, and the blank that surrounds it. We have blistering deserts, dark forests, dense jungles, and towering mountains.
Dark Forest, it sounds evil and mysterious.
It does sound very evil and mysterious. I do like that.
Now I'm nervous.
Like Minecraft.
I was so expecting this to be more like we're gonna have fun, we're gonna do some like lighthearted, I kind of
No,
expect you guys
dark
to.
fantasy hardcore.
You immediately
style.
wanted to get.
Yeah.
Listen, if you
No happiness allowed.
no happiness.
You
all
know
right,
who you're
all
playing
right,
with
all
in
right.
me anyway. So if everyone else
Yeah.
outvoted me, I'd
Right.
abstain. But if no one reins me in, this is gonna be. I want to get tortured now.
I love
Okay,
dark fantasy,
shit,
man.
I-
Dark fantasy is the
shit.
only. This. Oh my god, nothing's better than dark
The
fantasy.
worst part is the character I've already thought up is totally lighthearted though. So this is gonna be great.
Oh boy. Oh no. All right. Now that we've got the prologue, we've got our kind of location. Let's talk about what the actual adventure is going to entail. So, after last night's blank, we have catastrophic fire, attack by the Horde, terrifying storm, or assassination of the Queen. Or again, we can make up literally whatever we want.
Mm,
Let's see.
We're in the fucked up evil part of town. What
Yeah, we're in
would
the
happen?
fucked up
Fucked
evil forest.
part of
I mean,
town.
the horde of evil
I was gonna
fellas.
s-
Yeah, I
yeah,
like the horde.
Yeah, I was gonna say the terrifying horde makes the most sense then. So
Like all I'm
Okay.
saying is throw like a car alarm nearby so we can alert the horde.
Oh,
We're set to go, baby. Like, we are in trouble.
oh, you disturbed the
Last
crows. Here they
attack
come.
by
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Horde?
Close enough. Welcome back for blood.
All right. So after last night's attack by the Horde, many here have blank. Been badly injured, decided to leave, been caught in a terrible curse, or started an uprising.
What about? I mean, we could. This will just lean it into like a rescue mission. We could make it that people have been abducted by the Horde or something
Yeah,
like
been
that.
captured.
That way, we already have
Yeah.
like something to do.
Okay. So we have many people here have what was it again?
Just been abducted. Either by we can say just abducted, so that we don't write
Yes.
ourselves into it being
Leave it
by the
open.
Horde.
I mean, I think because obviously it sounds like we have kind of our inciting incident, right? Like the Horde attacks Rathmire and kidnaps a bunch of civilians. Is what it sounds like. So that's our inciting incident. This is like kind of what I assume is why we're going on this quest. So this could also just be another complication of like the town itself. Like people got kidnapped, and because of this Horde attack and because people have been kidnapped, now something else is happening to the town.
Gets plunged into eternal darkness because they don't have their group of priests to light the way.
That could,
Dark.
you yeah.
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
that
yeah,
could
yeah,
be the
no,
Dark
no, no,
Horde
fuck
kidnapped.
that.
Yeah, something like Baldur's Gate Act 2.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like it.
That wasn't what I first thought of, but I'm just like, I just thought Dark Forest, and then as I said, I'm like, is this Baldur's Gate?
Yeah.
We're making
No,
Baldur's
fuck
Gate.
with that. Fuck with
We
that.
could absolutely do that. Where okay, so many here have been abducted, so we could say specifically that some priests of Rathmire have been abducted by the Horde.
Yeah.
Meaning that this town's like protection has been weakened, and creatures of the Dark Forest are now beginning to invade Rathmire.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
If no one has a problem with that.
Yep.
We found out the events of the
Yay.
previous evening. Have left Rathmire.
My DM brain is kicking in when we're doing
Unguarded.
this. So
I know,
If,
dude.
Yeah.
if I'm,
I
if
love
I'm
it, dude.
talking
It's
too much,
great.
stop me. So if I'm
No,
talking
not at
too
all.
much,
This is
so
exactly what I was hoping for.
I want other people to
Okay.
get their ideas in. I can't help myself be like, well, then it could lead to this, and then plot twist, and then I'm like,
Yeah, I mean,
calm down,
Kieran
Jay.
Pincus, Kieran Pincus, if you guys have any input on like how this is going and like any ideas that you guys have, please feel free to shout
I'm
out.
not a DM.
and- I understand. But I want to make
Ideas.
sure. I want to make sure everybody's encouraged to like
Yeah.
get their ideas in and
Yeah.
all that sort of stuff.
I would suggest once
Uh,
if I have them, I'm just have the ideas person.
Cool.
If
That's
you're
totally fine.
content.
Just wanna
That's my
wanna
life
double check.
motto. Oh.
There's a
Okay.
biscuit in it for you if you
Uh,
contribute.
So now
What
that the
kind?
town is unguarded by the creatures of the forest, to fix this, we will need to either search for a powerful moonstone relic, retrieve Magister Carix, bring an offering to the grave of the gods, or enlist a tricksome fae.
I like relics and artifacts personally.
Relics and artifacts are cool.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
something to do with-
retrieving the Magister and
We
his
like a
group of
MacGuffin.
religious people help?
Yeah, I would. Yeah,
It
it,
does
would make
fit.
more sense, but like
But two things
artifacts, you
can
know?
be true at once.
Maybe we need.
I will
both.
Yeah,
say
maybe like
I will say this one thing. I will say, like in the minimal amount of prep that I have done for this session, I would like to point out that there is going to be opportunities for you guys to make multiple decisions and travel down at least one of two paths.
Okay.
Oh, but then I want to
So
play
you're
it
not
through and get
railroading
all
us
the
like King?
options. I'm gone, dude. I'm just gonna leave now. I give you all options at times. Erecti shouldn't even be alive right now, so there's your fucking options.
King breathes near us and we're like, railroading.
Damn, railroading the oxygen. What the hell, bro?
yeah, I think like
Roll a Constitution save to breathe.
to make the artifact to make the artifact make some sort of sense, maybe like a higher like ranking guard managed to not get abducted, and told us that there's some sort of relic that the priests used beforehand to cast like this little shield around certain areas. So that's what we're focusing on currently to retrieve. Maybe.
Could be, yeah. It could be. So like if we wanted to do like this adventure of like going to find these priests, you know, one of like either the high priest like had an artifact and gave it to one of the ones who got kidnapped, or he himself or they themselves got kidnapped with this relic, and maybe whoever took them has a reason to also use said relic.
Yeah, maybe the relic is actually gonna kill us later in the one shot. Who knows?
Could be. It could be. You never
We
know.
reverse the effects, like Rowan's magic was reversed and then killed my father. So
Yeah, funny how that happened. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You should.
Without. So, do we want to for the actual line itself?
Find the
Do we
artifact,
want the
maybe.
line to be find the artifact or
yeah.
retrieve the? Because you could say that, like, obviously retrieving the people who are kidnapped is a priority. But I think it would be interesting if, like, just saving the people themselves wouldn't be, like, the only thing that fixes the problem, you know?
Yeah. So artifact is like main
Multifaceted.
quest, and then like finding the people is
Yes.
like ideal secondary objective. You know.
Okay.
In this dark forest, but there's an entrance to a long forgotten cave where the horde is rumored to have originated from.
Ooh,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Ooh.
The horde left the caves in the dark forest and attacked the town for an unknown reason.
And their members consist of the boomer, the charger, the smoker, the spitter. They're actually an elite team of ex-adventurers, but now they have really disgusting abilities.
Yes.
And at the very depth of it, the witch.
Yes.
Smash,
the,
I mean.
the hag. Smash, of course.
Is this a Baldur's Gate reference again? I
No,
No, we're
for
doing
that.
not
Left 4 Dead.
picking up this what that is.
No, this is right for I don't know. I can't.
Alive.
Yeah,
Right
yeah,
for
right,
alive.
Right for alive. Yeah.
So, our story takes place within the kingdom of Belsong. We are currently traveling through Rathmire, best known for being fucked up and evil, and the dark forest that's surrounded. After last night's attack by the Horde, many here have been abducted. This morning we found out the events of the previous evening have left Rathmire unguarded against the dark forest. To fix this, we'll need to find a magical artifact. Our story begins as we prepare to leave for the Blackstone Caves, where we might find what we're looking for.
No?
I'd play that.
Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Cool. Okay, King, since you seem to have your placeholder, go ahead and tell me about your character while everybody else is getting ready.
Oh,
to
like
make
who
theirs.
he is?
Yeah, like give me the rundown.
Okay, I am playing Ogden Shimmerwave. He is a
Okay.
School of War wizard, and he is a Gallipa, so he's a turtle person.
Oh, little turtle person. Hell yeah.
Um,
That'll be fucking cool.
I thought he'd be cool. So he has like a hide and shell ability and stuff like that, and I already have my grimoires, which give him some spells. What other specific? I mean, should I like talk about his story or?
I mean,
I just wrote
yeah, I
some,
mean,
like,
if you've
basic
got like,
shit, but-
yeah, if you've got an idea for like, you know, what kind of motivates him, what he's doing here, you know, now that you have some of the context for like what we are at, like setting wise and what we're kind of doing.
Yes. Okay, so honestly, this might work, because I already wrote some stuff. I filled in a few of these boxes. So he is from a community of other Galapagos. They are, very secluded and everything. He himself is very shy in general, but he had magic strong enough that he was forced to join the training for being like his basically town's defense system. He didn't want to do it, but he was basically so good, they're like, no, you have to defend us. He's no good in a fight, as it scares him, so he is a complete contradiction, having all this power and afraid to use it.
Okay.
And one of his and so basically he betrayed his responsibilities. He chickened out when his village was attacked by ruffians, and although no one really died, they lost a lot of knowledge and riches, and so he kind of got blamed for that because he didn't. Instead of bolstering defenses, he just kind of ran and hid.
Okay.
And now he is on a personal quest to find something called the Skybreaker Amulet, or insert fancy artifact name here that maybe could lead him to want to chase after this one.
Okay.
And it'll basically make him, believably make him so powerful that he won't be afraid anymore, and he could maybe make amends to his town for not defending it.
Okay. All right. I like it.
And then something, there's an evil elf friend that he has, but I feel like that's not going to play a role in a one-shot, so that doesn't, that part don't matter. But yeah, so he's shy, he's a good guy and all, he's just very, like, pessimistic and, like, but he is capable in a fight, he just doesn't know it yet, so.
Okay.
So he's here right now to try and face his fears! It's so inspiring!
It's so cute!
And that's all I have so far. Oh, so I was gonna talk to you about it, Joy, because I didn't know what to do for these experiences. Right now, I have, because I don't know how, like, generalized you can make them, because I'm like, am I just supposed to make these, like, really specific one-off things, or are these, like, I can get this +2 to, like, a large, like, encompassing thing?
So, the way that experiences are described in this context they are meant to cover, like, essentially, like, they are supposed to technically be a replacement for skills in D&D.
Okay.
So they are specific in that they cover like a let me see, hold on, there's some good examples in the book that I can give you. Experiences, where are they? Why am I not able to find these?
I mean, I wrote 2, but I didn't know if, like, they'd be good or not. So
what do you have? Go ahead and tell me what you have.
So I have understanding alternate languages and symbols, meaning he can, like, translate things, basically.
Okay.
I don't know, or be better at attempting to translate, I guess, because he would get a +2 to trying to translate. And then I wrote controlling severity of elements, because he's a wizard and he's, his people are more, like, tribal. I figured, like, maybe he has a better chance at dealing with fire and water, or something like that. So
interesting. Okay. That second one, I do think can work. That I don't think that second one will be too specific for this, because there's definitely a lot of opportunities I can think of where you might run into both fire and water, and you can add that experience as a way to kind of help your rolls.
Okay.
The first one, I would probably change that to perhaps something a little more broad than just translating.
Okay.
Because again, I could definitely make something for that to where you'd be able to use it. But if you wanted like a more like general sort of like, if you wanted like a more general experience that could cover like a few more options, I would do something. I would say like an experience could be called like well studied.
Okay.
You are someone who has a lot of knowledge about certain things that most people wouldn't. And that could apply to languages, that could apply to history, that can apply to a few things. But it's in the general vein of like, I am knowledgeable about things.
Okay. That's fine with me. Like I said, I wasn't sure. That's why I wanted to ask you about it before I decided for sure. Because I'm like, okay, I could say, oh, he's just quite, like you said, well studied, and that's very, oh, he's just smart in general. And so I didn't know if like Is that pushing the envelope to where it's like, well, I just get this bonus for anything that requires me to use my brain, you know? Or
I would think
that's why I just said translator. I'm like, is that too specific? I wasn't sure. So
yeah, translator I think would be a little too specific. Now, well studied I think works in the context of like recalling knowledge about like
things.
I would even say it works in the context of like you could get that way you can get both the translation aspect of it and you could get like a historical aspect of it. So like for instance, it may not help you like that's the thing. I'm wondering if it might be too broad for like all knowledge checks though.
Can we do an
Maybe.
IRL
But we are
check
doing
on
we
the
are doing
well-studied? Shut it, Giraffe. No.
we are doing a one shot though, so I suppose that's not a problem. Like if it was a long-term campaign, I would say maybe go a little more specific. But since we're doing a one-shot, I'm like, I think it'll be fine.
How many times am I going to use this? You know, twice.
Right.
So,
exactly. Yeah.
All right. Then I'll just make it well
There you go.
studied for now. So sounds good to me.
Which, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but one of the things that you can do with your experiences, you do need hope in order to use those experiences. By the way, so that is part of the meta currency. Is when you like adding that +2 to your guys' rolls does require you to have hope.
Okay. You spend one, I assume, to use it.
You do, yes, you do spend, and I believe does your character sheet already have?
I have 2 out of 6. I'm supposed to start with 2, right? Or no?
Yes, everybody starts with 2, and then I believe I start with the same amount of fear that there are players. Let me go ahead and do that real quick. So I should have 4 fear to start out with. At least I think so. I'll double check and make sure.
What level are we starting at?
Your level starting at 1.
Gotcha.
Thank God.
Just so I have clarification on it. So when I get attacked, you have to roll to hit my evasion, right? So it's like armor class. And then armor, if I use one of these armor slots, I reduce the damage I take by that number?
So,
you
basically, so on your character sheet, yes, you have where it says hit points and stress. You have a number of hit point slots, essentially. I believe
I have 6.
I believe wizards have. You have 6. Okay.
I have a feature that gives me 1 more. That's why I should have 5, but I have 6.
Yeah, I believe that's
feature, so.
Yeah, I think that's a war wizard feature, if I'm not mistaken. So whenever you are taking damage from an adversary, you basically compare the damage you receive against your damage thresholds, which are above your HP slots.
Yeah, minor
damage is minor damage is anything from 1 to the top of your or 1 to like just 1 below your major damage threshold.
Okay, so if it hits this number, it goes into the next one. Okay.
Yes, so if it hits that number or is up, it goes into the next one. So for minor damage, you would just mark a single HP. For major damage, you would mark 2, and then if you hit severe, you would mark 3.
Gotcha.
There also is a house rule that is mentioned, where you can, if it is like double your severe, you take 4. I don't know if you guys want to play with that. But we can.
It can happen in a one shot. Yeah.
I don't know. Like it might. You guys did say dark fantasy want to fucking make it difficult, so I could absolutely throw that at you guys if you want.
Okay, maybe just within reason, because we're all learning.
within reason, of course. But we can play that by ear.
Okay. We'll see when we get there, maybe.
Yes. Some abilities also might ask you guys to mark stress. Which usually you'll see you have stress bars down below. If you reach full stress, you'll gain a condition called vulnerable, which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe gives me advantage on attacking you guys, if I'm not mistaken, or just advantage in general against action rolls on you guys. When you gain a vulnerable condition, you're in a difficult position within the fiction. This might mean you're knocked over, scrambling to keep your balance, caught off guard, magically enfeebled, or anything else that makes sense in the scene. Yeah, so that's another thing. With D&D, there's like tons and tons of like conditions and things like that. It's the base game of Daggerheart is very, very like there's basically like 3 conditions, and they all kind of like coincide with different things. You have the hidden condition, which basically just means you're out of sight and people don't know people don't know where you are, so any rolls against you would have disadvantage, but of course if they see you, you're no longer hidden. You get restrained, which means you can't move until the condition is cleared, but you can still take actions from your current position. And then vulnerable, like I said, kind of just fits the fiction. Let's see. While you're vulnerable, all rolls targeting you have advantage. Yeah, like I said. For clearing conditions, when an effect imposes one, it might say it's temporary or only applies temporarily. You might have to make like an action roll with the difficulty determined by me to clear said condition, or it might have special conditions. It really just depends on the adversary, but we won't get too far into that until we actually play the game.
And if you have max stress, you gain HP if you gain more, or you lose HP if you gain more stress after that, right? That's the
Yes.
ruling?
If you're maxed out on stress, any ability that causes you to mark more stress causes you to mark HP instead.
Okay.
So I'm playing a gnome.
Yeah.
And he goes by Big Steve.
Big Steve.
Yeah, like despite the fact that he is like no bigger than like 3 foot tall, he goes by Big Steve, and like he is an ex-guard. Like he works his days as a guard, but on his weekends when the footy's on, he loves to kick back, relax with a pint of ale, and he loves to get absolutely fucking sloshed. In terms of his description, he's got a buzz cut, he's got fuck all hair on his head. Some nice, almost hazelnut brown eyes that you kind of just get lost in because they've almost got hints of gold in there, like caramel kind of thing. It all really nicely blends together. A nice big bushy scruffy beard. He often gets mistaken for a dwarf, and then he corrects people by saying, "Fuck no, I'm not one of them hammer swinging bastards. Fuck that."
There's the racism in game. Okay. Every one of Kieran's characters is racist a little bit.
Yep.
So
no, the only thing is the only reason folks are gonna hear
self-insert. King, I can be fantasy racist, right? That's why I always say.
The only reason I'm focusing on it here is due to the fact that he is a sports fan. So yes, it makes sense. My character would do this. It's what my character would do, as they say. And yeah, he is he's not really got much. His goals in life are to finally go witness the finals live and in person instead of watching it through the orb itself that he has in his living room. He's bored of watching it through the crystal orb, so he wants to go and witness the event itself.
Are we all making goofball characters for a dark fantasy
It kind of seems
setting?
like. Kind of seems like.
He doesn't have a wife. She left and took the kids. Understandable.
Bro.
And his best mate is a lad called Little John, who's a Goliath.
Of course he is. This is Pipsqueak and the Duke.
Yeah, no.
You think my name's funny?
Oh, that's fucking fantastic. Thank you, Karen. All right, what is Big Steve's class?
Big Steve is a seraph.
Okay.
He is a warborn known seraph, a divine wielder.
Okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot to ask you, King. I don't know if you mentioned it. What was your background your community that you chose?
Oh gosh.
Where do you see that?
No, I don't remember what that's under. Community.
It should say at the top of your. It should say at the top of your character sheet.
Oh, Loreborn? Is that?
Yes,
Is that?
Loreborn. Okay.
Loreborn.
Yes. Okay. Thank you very much. I will make sure that I get that. You said you're. So Kieran, you said you're a Warborn Seraph. What was your subclass?
I am a divine wielder.
Divine wielder. And describe for us what the divine wielder is all about.
Let me double check, buddy boy, because I'm gonna be honest. The divine wielder.
What's kind of cool.
I'm gonna be honest. I picked what had the most shit going on for it. So I get a spirit weapon. Range of melee or very close. It can fly from my hand to attack adversary for within close range and return to you. You can mark a stress to target an additional adversary within range of the same attack roll. And once per long rest, I can touch a creature and clear 2 hit points or 2 stress points from them.
Nice. Okay.
Very much
Paladin.
falling into that paladin-esque
Yeah.
role. I like
Yeah.
if I'm playing something goofy, I want to be a paladin because it completely is the exact opposite of what you'd expect.
Yeah, no, the paladin is
Absolutely.
like the most realistic character who takes everything seriously, and you are.
Yeah, no,
Not
genuinely,
that.
like
No, I don't fudge my rolls usually. Anyways, no, the dice tell the story. I don't fudge rolls. If I want shit to happen, it's just gonna happen. I don't need to roll for it. So.
I'm so confused things on the spot. It's scary. So I am Bree Albright. I am a highborn human. Went for Blood Hunter class because I was like, ooh, vampire. I gotta be the edgy blood class, of course. As for who she is,
Who are you? Who?
She's just a girl.
You did the girl.
I don't know. The vague idea I had was maybe something was stolen from her by a pesky fucking human, or maybe even a fucking gnome. Tiny little guy slipped into her lovely mansion, stole one of her goodies, and left, and now she wants it back. Okay. Vampires are possessive. They like their stuff.
Okay.
this website
She
is
had
no
her
fucking good.
soccer ball stolen with just a note left behind that said it's pronounced football, you fucking uneducated vampire. So.
What if you just go to your character sheet now? What happens then?
Character sheet.
If you can.
Yep, just reset.
Just make a new character at this point.
Yeah, at this point, I was gonna make a brand new character.
The first one, I just went for a pre-made of Deadly Aim. And then the second I brought it from her old VTM character of just jealous.
Okay.
If someone fucking upstages her, she will fucking try to outdo them. For example, like
Oh.
if she completely whiffs an attack and someone succeeds, oh, she's not gonna be happy about that.
I like that. I like the idea that like based on what the other players are doing, you may add an experience to something just to kind of show them. That's a really like creative application
really
of
cool.
experiences. I like that.
Just I was going through her character, I just remembered part of like her important info was just girl has a jealous streak. I was like,
I
hell
like it.
yeah.
I like it.
I like petty vampires.
Petty. So petty. Okay,
But-
sweet. That's okay. Anything else to mention about Miss Bree?
Not really. I went for let's see, the subclass of Ghost Slayer because the chasing death seems neat. What was it? You could use your Crimson Right without paying the hit point cost.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, hell yeah.
That
That
pretty
sounds
nice.
fun.
Okay. All right. Last but not least, Hawk.
Man, I don't want to. I'm dropping out, bro. This is scary.
Just
Uh,
jumping out
I
right
gotta
now.
look at the sheet for you and talk about it. Like,
I have to look at my sheet to figure out what I bet. Yeah. Okay, so I made a character for this one shot as well. I personally chose. First of all, his name's Ernan, right? Ernan is a wild-born fungal druid, which means he's this like medium-sized like mushroom humanoid creature. His subclass is Warden of the Elements. So you know he knows how to deal with fire, water, ice, whatever other elements there are in this goddamn fucking game. Yes, he's this fungal. And for a little bit of flavoring, I wanted him to be a druid, almost of like the dead. So all his spells and everything he does has more so to do, like for example, when one of his features is this entanglement spell. So instead of using vines, he uses almost these like living bones that would come out of the ground and all
Ooh.
that, and he's very much based around that. And his like what you can also see from like his appearance is that like part of his face they look almost rotten, where you can see his own bone sticking out from behind that. for my background questions, which I believe I probably have to mention those here.
We should have been going through those, huh? I completely
I
forgot
don't
about
know. I don't know. But I have a thing about this is asked, why was the community you grew up in so reliant on nature and its creatures? I completely ignored that actually, and said that he's uncertain about why exactly. He just remembers growing up in the farther parts, maybe of this dark forest. And since he's been awakened, he's always had to survive on his own. And the next question then is, who was the first animal that you bonded with, and why did your bond end? For Ernan here specifically, this was a small frog that he found in like a little pond. And after quite some time spent together, the frog died of natural causes. And Ernan, through that death that tore him apart from the inside, because his first ever animal friend died, learned more about death, and that is how he eventually learned how to, for example, summon these, skeletal vines and all that. And then there's a question here that probably won't matter, but it's, who has been trying to hunt you down? What do they want from you? And I just wrote down, there's a witch or something similar. She's hunting down Ernan because he, to use his magic, stole her sister's ribcage. The deceased sister didn't like just take it out of a living person. Her sister was dead before, right? Took her ribcage, and he kind of like has that on him always, as a sort of a source of his like magical power and all that. And then for the experiences, I simply went for Tracker and Survivor, because that fits most with how he's had to live most of his life, being, again, either like living near like the dark forest or another forest nearby.
Well, I have a question.
Yes.
So, for the sake of this being a one shot, is our group like already like mildly aware of everyone? So like we're even if we're not
you guys
like
would know
friends,
each other,
we're at least
roughly.
like
I would
a
say,
put-together
like-
team.
Like
or
we've seen each other
something?
fight like last night.
Off screen, you guys would have definitely been like fighting to defend the town against the horde attack.
Gotcha. Okay, so since my guy's a coward, I already got a mark 4 stress. Got it. Okay.
I'm not gonna go that crazy. That would be funny, but I'm not gonna go that crazy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh shit.
What's everybody's while I'm kind of doing this? What's everybody's equipment? What's everybody's like weapons they're working with? Anything fun or interesting?
I got what's called arcane gauntlets.
I saw that.
What an arcane TV show.
I don't know, man, but like, I'm sat here like, okay, arcane gauntlets and full plate armor. I can't complain.
What do your arcane gauntlets look like?
So you ever seen Arcane?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, okay, cool.
Well,
I'm not
So
going
you
back
know
to the
why.
Netflix
I
conversation.
mean, he's got you there, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's very funny.
Commonly referred to as Big Steve's bitch mittens. All right,
Big
like
Steves.
that
you
I
got to
like.
throw in the references somewhere.
W name. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a great staff. It's not that impressive because I cast spells. So
I have a long sword.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Well, I have a short staff and a round shield, and because I'm flavoring, fuck you guys, and because I'm giving Joy some time, because I don't know how much time he needs here.
Just a little bit more.
Okay. I have like Ernan is he's using a short staff and a round shield. The short staff he's also using to like keep himself grounded on the like as he's walking. But in addition to using the short staff just as a little bit of extra support, you would be able to notice, I believe, because this is a class feature thing here. Yes, because of the Wildborn community, he's got the Lightfoot feat, which makes his movement naturally silent. So he's using his staff that, like, the staff is, again, due to his, like, flavoring, is very much this long, like, it looks like somebody ripped out somebody's head, an entire, like ribcage bone system, the whole thing that goes down there, I forgot what it's called, but from the head, and it's just like, it's pretty much just that, as a staff. And again, he's using this extra support that he has to like have every one of his steps be completely like silent, even though his he's pretty massive because he's a goddamn fucking mushroom. You know, is oddly silent. And then fuck, do I have any cool flavoring for his round shield? Let's see, he's got what's a cool bone? Oh yeah, the round shield is made out of like lots of like humanoid like hands almost. Like again, just the skeleton part, just the bone part. But his shield is completely made out of that. And like some animalistic like bones wrapped in there here and there as well.
Okay. Very cool. I like it.
Yo.
I should point out, Giraffe said, poor guy has a short staff in chat, so.
Yeah, he's got a short
Oh,
staff
gross.
out for everyone to watch. He's just into it a little bit, being like, you know, if people mention it, he's
gross.
like,
I'm gonna
that's
double
it."
fist my great staff and look away from that, so.
Oh no. That's awesome. Okay. This is good. Get some
Throw that in.
good.
Julian,
get
I
some
mean
good
this with
flavors
love and
going.
affection. I fucking hate you.
What did I do? Wait, what?
I'm jealous of your ability to come up with ideas.
Hawk can
You
do it
just
that
said
fast
that.
on the fly.
You
I
just
only have good
said
ideas because I
shit.
planned ahead. Hawk can do it like that. I have to plan ahead. I just made sure I did.
I
So.
need at least 7 business days.
And you should have made a placeholder like I do. I made this guy like a week ago, and I had most of it. I just had to ask
I
Joey
should
questions.
have. I had 3 other D&D characters to write.
Alright, we'll start really slow.
We awkwardly stare at one
Yeah!
another for a solid.
All right. Until he can narrate,
Alright.
I'll narrate a bit. So the town just got ambushed by the horde. We're all kind of there, embarking. We don't know what the hell's going on. We fight. We kind of scare some of them off. We don't really get too beat up ourselves. They run off. There's people screaming in their arms. You guys see this like very large shell because I hid myself after a while because it was just too much to handle. There's a piece of like wood broken on top of me that falls off as I kind of stretch my limbs out of my shell and come out. I pick up the staff and I'm kind of looking around all nervous like, are they gone? I don't know what just happened. Is anyone out there? And I'm looking through like all the burning buildings to see if anybody's like up.
What is your race again? You were the turtle.
I'm a
Squirtle.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Galapa. Or Gapala? I don't know.
Yeah.
Galapagos.
D&D total without the D&D, you know?
Yeah.
Turtle person. I'm just gonna stick with that for now. So.
Yeah, turtle.
Turtle fuck.
You see, like you hear nothing for a second, until like out of a moment in your like left ear, very close by, you just hear, "Don't worry, little one, it's safe now."
I immediately go back into my shell and just thump to the ground.
You start,
My eyes just kind of like peek out.
yeah, you start like Ernan will out of his bag grab a little piece of lettuce.
I immediately peek
And,
my
like-
head out more. Huh?
Yeah, he's gonna like slowly move his hand with the lettuce on top of it towards your face. For you.
Thank God.
Oh my
Fucking
god.
I
terrified.
can't even stay in character. I will peek my head out and sniff it a little. Whoa. And then I'll just bite into it and like slowly like as it like goes completely in my mouth.
All good now, and you start getting petted by like your head is getting petted by Ernan.
I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about this. It's strangely
A human
calming.
walks around the corner wiping blood from her voice and just goes, "What the fuck?"
Oh, it's not what it looks like, and I immediately stand up and like walk away, step away from you.
No, I won't disturb whatever this is.
No, it just. Oh, no, they're gonna think things now. Oh man.
I was feeding the turtle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you a
You
plant?
usually hand feed. Okay.
You and Ernan like slowly points towards you. You bit someone earlier, and they fell over. What was that all about?
Yeah. Well, you're focusing on the odd part. You know. I also hit people with my sword. But
Correct. But many do that. Not many bite.
yeah.
I find it impressive.
Oh, you do? Really?
Of course. You must have strong teeth.
This guy is weird.
Why'd you laugh?
Sorry.
Yeah, I only bite the lettuce. I never tried biting people. Would that
It
work?
just looks taken aback for once someone is saying that this isn't weird. Oh, okay. Thanks. Yeah, no, I do that. She just like gestures to herself. Peel AF. Like, I don't know, you're a mushroom person, so maybe you haven't seen many alive humans. But it's like, yeah, no, I'm not. Not exactly mortal.
Not mortal. How so?
Me figuring out how vampirism works in Daggerheart.
Just make some shit up.
Yeah.
While Pincus is pondering, from
Yeah.
the shrubbery nearby, you see this 3-foot-tall gnome roll out with like a fucking cigar in his mouth of about the size of a man's finger, and it's like just sticking out of his mouth, and he's like, "Alright, lads, what she's trying to say is the fact that she don't get much sunlight because she's a fucking bookworm, right? She's not mortal, she's not alive because she's a fucking decrepit loser. Am I right, sweetheart?" Tough crowd.
Yeah, everyone's just like, everyone awkwardly stares at you, just like,
Oh my god.
I think we just invented 3 awkward non-personality characters.
Yeah, no.
great.
I can't do it, bro.
Big Steve strolls over to Erna and slaps him on like the leg. Goes, "All right, you seem like a fun guy, hey."
Erden is like super calm. Even like oddly calm considering the weird little guy he's just ran into here.
Weird little guy.
You seem special.
Yeah,
of
well,
those-
special is the word I would use, my old chum.
I've never seen a dwarf like you before.
No, do not compare me to the hammers, alright, mate? I am totally much better. I might lack about half an inch, but what I make up for in that is my proficiency with beating people up, mate. Alright? It's cool. It's cool. But I will forgive you for this transgression against me.
Well,
For now.
Okay. Yeah, I shrink back a little. I didn't mean to offend or anything. I'm gonna stand over here and I just walk away from everyone. I go put myself in the corner.
Ernan will point at one of your like arcane gauntlets that you have. I believe in the fight. You punched one of the creatures onto a roof with those, didn't you? You
Yeah,
must be
well, I've got to
strong.
say, well, I don't mean to brag, mate, but I will say, when you get me down at the fucking tavern and you get me on, like, the magical punching machine, mate, I do hit 900 a minimum daily. But I do have to be standing on a stool, though, all right? But don't make fun of that, because I have a height disparity, right?
I would never make fun of you.
Hey, Kieran.
Yeah?
Can you,
Oh fuck! I'm sweating.
I'm gonna spend a fear. Can you make a strength reaction roll for me?
Oh
A
god.
strength reaction roll? How the fuck do I do this?
Roll your duality die and
Oh.
just give me the total. Don't worry about hope and fear.
Ugh.
All right.
Yeah, like add your
14.
strength from the top, right?
14. Okay. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, I got a
the-
14.
As you're
14
like
with hope or
describing,
with... Oh no, it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So you won't gain hope or fear from this. As you're talking about like, as you're talking, the zombie that you punched up onto the roof earlier wakes back up, falls off of the roof in an attempt to like crush you with its body, but you are able to just move out of the way as it just splats on the ground and just blood and guts go everywhere.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Ugh. You didn't finish that one.
I didn't think I needed to. Usually one hit does the trick, but in this instance it was not. But now he is a undead pancake, so it's not my problem, me old chum.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god.
I hate that he's British.
I just want to attack him in a bar.
Ever exist.
I hate that he's. That's the tagline. I hate that he's British.
I'm sorry, Hawk. You gave me that you punched one of the zombies onto the roof, and I was like, this is a perfect opportunity for me to use fear. I have to.
That's so funny.
Oh.
So, you mixed lot, right? Sorry, Matt, I didn't mean to cut you off, but as the big man here, right? I think it's understandable that I say hello to everyone. Let's go around, say our kumbayas, and introduce ourselves. What's your names, lads?
What does kumbaya mean?
I don't fucking know. It sounded cool. I heard it over the orb the other day.
Heard it
Bro.
over the orb the other day.
Dark fantasy, by the way.
Yeah, dark fantasy, and we have radio system broadcasts.
Is an orb something that was created within the past 100 years?
I don't know, but it was made by a company called Damsung. All right, that's really.
I prefer Boney myself, but
I want to go back into my forest.
I don't think you want to do that, mate. I saw a bunch of the decrepit, shambling people, and I don't mean East Ham fans. We're talking about the decrepit ones that walked into the woods that way. If you're going that way, mate, you do not want to do that. It doesn't look very good. I will say so myself, and I have seen bad.
I've seen bad.
But I must protect the animals.
All in good time, my friend. All in good time. First and foremost, what are you going to protect them with? What have you got there? That's a really cool stick. That's a terrifying shield, mate. I do not want to mess with you. Do not add my hands to that shield, please. I am a nice lad at heart. I do my my job.
Please
Ernan will look at his shield. Ernan will look at his shield. No, don't worry. I found those in the forest. I didn't cause this.
Sometimes I find it best not to ask questions when stared in the face by horrific beings, so I'm going to let that slide.
That's too close to home.
So how about you, Mr. Turtle? What's your old shtick, huh? You got the shell, you got the stick. Cool, I love sticks. Back in my youth, I used to run around with sticks all the time. How about you, mate? You play make-believe with that, or?
I should note that you interrupted me halfway through trying to walk away from all of you because I have no idea what's going on anymore. These weird people are talking, and I just kind of look over and be like, are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the other turtle behind you, mate. But
I turn around and look for the other turtle.
Ernan also pulls up another piece of lettuce. Where's another turtle?
You were being sarcastic. The stuff you can hit people with it, but I don't like doing that. I have powers. I can turn the elements against people when I need to.
Oh, nice one, Maka. Nice one. I like that a lot. That sounds useful as a wrench. Love that.
I point over to like a frozen zombie.
I just thought it was really cold last night, mate. I'm gonna be honest, didn't realise that was you. Awesome sauce. I love that.
Oh yeah, sorry, I sneak freeze.
Right. Awesome. Do not do that to me. I would appreciate that very much, mate.
Okay. He's socially awkward. What do you want?
Yeah, it's funny.
How about you, darling? What'd you do, huh?
I'm crying, dude.
She just looks down at you.
Like he's got his closed fists on his hips, like a fucking hero, and he's got like his chest puffed out. He's looking up at you with like this massive cigar hanging from his teeth.
I hit things with my sword hard.
Oh, right. Nice. A basic, simple, easy to understand.
Yeah,
And she bites.
tales all the
Really
time.
hard.
I
I
also
knew a
bite.
woman like that before. Whee, I love it when they bite. Whee!
Is that a euphemism?
Nope. I mean actual biting. So anyway, love, what else? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh my god!
I might throw up. I don't know. My stomach doesn't stop moving.
What else is I saw someone who I think has taken something from me get dragged off into that forest.
Right, well. So what I'm hearing is that we have a call to adventure, because I also have a mate who was dragged off in there. Tall geezer, right? Like fucking built like a brick wall. His name is Little John, fucking fantastic lad. I love him to pieces. But me old cream pie, he was dragged off into the woods by the ne'er-do-wells.
You're all cream pie, you say?
Yeah, mate, the old cream pie, I love him.
That's some new slang I haven't heard.
I'm
No,
learning too
mate,
many
it's-
new things.
It is new age. It's as new age as the fucking horse and carriage, mate.
I need to get out more. Fuck.
See what I mean? Shut in. Reads books all day, pale as snow.
I'd like to point
I've
out this is a
heard.
one shot. We haven't left the town yet.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. Well, I don't know if Joy's ready yet. So.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm dragging this out.
Yeah, no,
We're
fair.
some bullshit.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys doing your best to drag this out. I am ready now.
Okay.
It's
Then,
like you see a
So I'm
face.
going to assume everyone here has got some kind of perilous reason to wander off into the spooky woods in the dead of night, right?
the High Priest mentioned earlier an artifact somewhere inside the forest. I would like to find it to help the city.
Well, I don't know much about artifacts, but I will help you. Me old plate, I love ya. What about you, Turtle? You looking for vegetation? There's plenty out here.
No, I'm full, thanks. I just ate lettuce. But
All right, nice.
I am trying to track down an artifact myself. If this is the thing that the man was talking about, I'd like to see it. And if not, maybe he'd know where I could find what I'm looking for.
All right, awesome. Shared goals, shared experiences makes for great friendships. How about you, love? What are you doing?
Well, I need to go the same way, but I do not want to share an experience with you.
Well, I can assure you, mate, everyone here is consenting and above board. We will not do anything that anyone is uncomfortable with. The
I
experience
meant
is
the
mutual.
friendship comment.
Oh, gotcha. Namaste, darling. Namaste. It's fine.
Christ.
So now we speak Hindu, okay.
Peace and love, dear. Peace and love. It's all right.
You are as chaotic as a fox, little one.
I mean, like, I'm more like a weird lizard because, like, you know, like I might not be able to disattach my tail from my body, but I can, in fact, run.
You
All
see,
those
like,
brightly
Ernan.
colored lizards, you know, they're so bright so that you stay away from them.
See Ernan, like, looking behind you. He sees that there's no tail there and just thinks to himself, must be well hidden.
Nice.
Should we get going then?
I think that sounds like a plan. Does either of you want to lead the way? I am unfortunately afraid of the dark.
Of course he is.
Fucking course he is.
I do hate you.
We just all
no.
kill Steve by the end of this.
Straight up, bro. Like,
Steve's a goddamn dead man.
oh no, I don't have dark vision. Fuck you. Never mind. So I was gonna give you my torch, but fuck you.
Oh my god, that's so good.
Ernan will. I've been around here before. I'll take the lead, and he'll try and like potentially lead the group to follow the footprints in the ground from the horde, where we saw like either they're coming from, and trying to like, chase after them slowly,
Yeah.
trace after them, see where they go and all that.
Absolutely. Go ahead. As you guys are sort of leaving the desolated town behind you, some of the townsfolk noticing that you guys have kind of like picked up the call to arms, just start to kind of watch you go, and start to some of them clasp their hands together in like a prayer to wish you luck on your journey. Others are just like pleading with you, asking to rescue the priests and the others that have been kidnapped by the horde and for a safe return. As you are leaving the gates of Rathmire, Ernan, I will ask you to make a this will be an instinct roll.
Shit, I was like, who the fuck's Ernan? An instinct roll.
Yeah, we gotta get used to the characters now.
Yeah,
This is
Lyra,
like-
can you make a perception check? That's the translation
Yeah.
there. So
So just to make sure, it's 2d12 and then plus the instinct modifier, right?
2d12 plus your instinct, and if you would like to spend a hope to add either tracker, I'll say tracker experience
Yeah.
would probably be most applicable to this if you'd like to.
Yeah, exactly. Then I will spend a hope to do that. So first of all, oh fuck. So we're rolling with fear.
Okay, rolling with fear.
So
okay.
that
I
is
will
a
put my
8 plus
fear
6
back.
Nice going,
plus
Hawk.
4. That is an 18 with fear.
18 with fear. Okay, cool. That is definitely going to be a success here. Sweet. So you head out into the main sort of area. You see as you're starting to follow the path out into the dark forest, you know that the high priest that initially came to you with this quest told you that the dark caves are like deep into the forest. They gave you like a sort of general direction of where to go, but since most people don't go out there to kind of since most people don't go out into the dark forest because of like the danger level, they didn't give you like an exact like location. They kind of just gave you like a due like northwest essentially. So you walk down the path a little bit, and as you're heading off into kind of like the wooded section, you notice a collection of like horde bodies that looks like they've been left behind, with various sort of wounds, like all over their corpses, laying on the ground. So you have a feeling you're heading in the right direction, but seeing that amount of undeath, just a very gruesome scene, knowing that you're heading into a very dangerous place. I'm going to ask that you mark a stress here.
Gladly. I have something else to. So, would I be able to tell if these corpses here have died recently?
You would know because they represent the bodies of the horde that came and attacked you last night. These would be, I guess they would technically be reanimated corpses that have been killed. I'll say, because what are you trying to do here?
I'm looking to use the death connection feature where I can touch a corpse that died recently to extract a memory from the corpse related to a specific emotion or sensation of my choice. So that's what I'm trying to do. So I'm just trying to figure out if they've died recently to see if I can use the feature on one of them.
I'll allow you to mark a stress if you want to touch one of the corpses and see if you can extract a memory. Yeah.
Yeah, then Ernan will like pause, turn out the group. Hold on, I think I can get us some information. And you see him taking the staff and kind of like a little bit gruesome, but he using a short staff just kind of like spears it into one of the corpses. And I'm gonna mark a stress to get one of the so I can extract one memory from the corpse related to a specific emotion or sensation of your choice, which I guess I would try to look for the sensation of pain to try and figure out more about how they died here.
Okay. All right. So as you stab your sort of spear into it, your fungal connection starts to kind of like, you see like little tendrils
of what look like fungus roots start to wrap around the end of your staff as it spears into this creature. You then reach back into your mind and you start to gain flashes of imagery. Very vague imagery, nothing that like you can tell that these creatures, because they've been dead for a long time, their eyes don't really like work properly, so you're not able to make out any sort of like distinguishing features on the creatures around you. But you are seeing essentially like silhouetted walking through the forest. As you can tell, they are getting into this neck of the woods where these corpses ended up. Something had jumped out from the woods and began attacking these corpses. It looks like there's about 3 of them here. The rest of the horde that was holding on to that looks like they're holding on to some other creatures, likely the priest that you guys are searching for, managed to get away. But these hordes essentially stayed behind to fend off whatever was attacking them.
Okay. Did I see a rough, could I make out a rough direction of where the people with the priest, like, walked towards?
Yeah, so you basically saw that these, as they're, like, staying behind to kind of fight, they managed to catch a glimpse of the horde, heading off in that due kind of, like, northwest direction towards the Blackstone Caves.
Okay, then Ernan, like, he closes his eyes as he, like, stabs into it, then now he opens his eyes back up, takes his staff out of the corpse, turns to the group. They went further northwest, but be mindful. They got ambushed, and there might be more. Stay on your guard, and then he'll keep leading the group to where the priestess got dragged and all that.
Okay. All right, I take it everybody is following Ernan here.
Yeah, I followed
Yeah,
the
Big
tree
Steve
man.
is giving him like 2 big thumbs up from his big punching gloves, and like, you know, he's following closely.
Okay.
I'm lagging as far behind everyone so they won't notice me, but I'm still there.
You get ambushed first.
Big
Probably.
Steve looks over his shoulder at him, is like, "What are you doing back there, mate? Is it true that all turtles are this slow, or is it just you? Hey!"
No, it's just a tactical thing.
Yeah, well, tactics also dictate that sticking together is better. Don't be a dick and hurry up.
And I like waddle
The
closer.
back does leave you open.
I will stay closer, but I'm still staying last.
That's valid.
I don't like
Yeah,
all the
that's-
attention.
That's good, mate. I like the fact you are like a practical shield to our rear. You will protect us. You will be the first line of defense if someone comes to give us a cheeky one from behind. You know what I mean, mate?
Wait, we could get attacked from behind?
Well, yeah, that's what you said, ambush, which, like, you know, implies either from behind or surprise, right?
Well, yeah, I just thought, you know, if I was back here, then never mind.
Oh, it's all right, mate. Like, you know, it's fine. Look, all right. The lonely one and I will keep you safe while the mushroom shows us the way, right?
This feels like a weird adventure already.
No, mate, this isn't an adventure. This is a quest to the spiritual realm. We are going to figure ourselves out one by one until we come to a conclusion that we are, in fact, awesome. Right, mate? We're going to be doing great.
No one's ever called me awesome before.
Well, don't worry, mate. We all have something about us, right? Like, you've got a shell. I've got my punchies. She needs a suntan. It's all good. We'll all figure out something eventually.
They do say a lack of
Okay,
sunlight
Mr.
is very
Tom.
unhealthy.
Okay. As you guys are making your way through the forests, these are thick, dark forests. The canopy above, even though it is probably about like the morning, like starting to get into kind of midday, the canopy is like so thick and dense with leaves that it casts like a dark shadow among you guys as you are kind of like starting to make your way through. Only bits of light are able to sort of leak through the leaves as you guys are traveling through the forest.
Considering
you-
that, could Ernan put away his shield and pull out a torch, and like light it, make sure that he doesn't like burn anything on the forest with the torch, but just like have the torch so that we have a little bit more light?
Yeah, absolutely, go for it. You can absolutely just pick that out, easily light up the torch, and you are able to kind of guide the group through the dark forest, making sure that nobody is losing their path. You hear sort of like spooky ambience in the background. You hear the sounds of various predatory animals sort of like off in the distance, sounding like they're, you know, signaling to their compatriots on a hunt.
Mate!
Quiet.
We're trying not
We're gonna
to
lead
draw
them towards
attention.
us.
Oh, I hope a wolf
insane.
swifts
Okay.
down and, you know, just takes you away.
As you are traveling through, you start to hear the sound of rushing water. You come across what looks to be a very wide, very deep, rushing, raging river. Just kind of glancing at it, you see that it is wide enough to where it covers about, like, if you were to step up to like one end of the raging river, in order to get to the other side, it would be at about like close range for you guys. For D&D terms, that's about like 30-ish feet or so. And it looks to be deep enough to where your medium-sized creatures, it would go up to about your waist or your stomach. You see that the water is absolutely rushing past at full like speed. Like you have white rapids essentially generating as the water slams against rocks and other sort of things that are left behind in here. You even see like down the ways a little bit, you see that there is what looks to be the arm of a member of the horde that got left behind a little down the ways.
Oh well, we tried.
I mean, look, mate. We do not want to give up just yet, me old chum. Like, you know, when in doubt, you know, you find your way out, you know. Like, it's easy peasy, squeeze the lemon. Like, you know, back when I was just a little lad, somehow littler than I already am. Like, you know, I used to do all sorts of weird shit with rivers all the time, but now I'm about to show you my expertise in why I might be a good fit for this weird dynamic, despite the fact that my personality is bigger than his actual height. I say, pointing at Julian's character.
Right.
And with that, because I've also got this in my inventory, I'm going to take my hallowed axe from my bag. I'm going to wrap my 50 feet of rope. I'm going to tie it off around the base of it. And I'm going to, like, you know, with the rope, start swinging it as if it was a grapple hook, and I'm gonna keep like are there any trees the other side of the river?
Absolutely, yeah. This forest is very dense and thick with large, I'd say like fir trees. Like they're thick, they're mighty.
Awesome. So what Big Steve is going to try and do is he's going to aim it in such a way where either this will embed itself directly into a tree, or it will at the very least, like, you know, hook itself due to the axe head over a branch.
Okay. Because we are, I'm assuming this means we are attempting to cross the river. We are going to start. Yeah, we're going to start a progress countdown. Progress countdowns. So basically, how this works is encounters are broken up into like a couple of things. You can get adversaries, which are like your combatants in D&D, with your stat blocks and things like that, or you can run into what are called environments, which are essentially stat blocks that give the GM a set of things that the party can run into in a given like setting. So this is basically another way to do an encounter with like actual mechanics behind it. So what's going to happen is a progress countdown of 4 is going to start. Whenever this is basically to count down, track progress towards an event, consequence, or like an adversary move. Let's see. So it'll start at 4, and the countdown basically ticks down whenever you guys make actions. So, and depending on how you guys roll, depends on how everybody kind of like makes their way across this environment. Whenever the countdown ticks down from 1 to 0, the countdown ends and triggers the events you were counting down to.
Okay, so we're on like
So-
a time limit to an extent. Okay.
Interesting.
Sort of. I mean, basically, like each of your guys' actions are going to dictate how you get across this river.
Okay.
So,
Gosh.
you. Sorry, I'm like so many notes and things here. All right, Steve, you wanted to make a roll against Tree. An attack roll with your hollowed axe. Kieran?
Steve, I'm muted.
Oh yeah, my bad. I cleared my throat quite a bit. I've had like a pretty nasty cough all day.
Okay. What trait does your weapon use?
The trait my weapon uses. Let me just whip that up real quick. That is strength.
Strength. Okay, so go ahead and make a strength roll, and you're just adding your strength to it. So it's just a standard strength roll.
Okie dokie. So that's rolling. That is. What? That's 2 3s. Plus 2,
Oh!
so that's an 8.
Oh, crit.
Sick. Yeah.
That's a
Okay. So
crit,
you
yeah.
critically succeed. That's actually really huge.
It's crazy.
What the fuck?
This guy can only
Already
crit.
has good
This
luck.
guy
This guy
never not
already has
crit.
good luck.
This might actually be more broken for Kieran because you have more opportunities to crit than in D&D.
Like when you were describing
I
it
don't
earlier, I thought it was only criticals if it was like double 12s or like double
Nope.
1s.
No,
It doesn't matter.
It says that
It doesn't
it's
matter.
double any number. So.
Double any
Oh.
number and you crit. Yeah. All right. So Kieran, that means you gain a hope and you clear a stress, which you don't have any stress marked, so you don't have to worry about that. But you do make sure you add that hope.
Awesome.
Okay.
Hope mark.
So you reel back and fling this hollowed axe. It's sticks into the tree. Next to you, you've got the rope. You've got the rope pulled taut. It is like very, very tight in there. So absolutely zero risk of this thing like snapping on you or coming out. Describe for me what additional benefit you think that you would gain from something like this.
Due to how Steve has flung it, and the way it's embedded, and the fact that it's like fairly tall as is, due to how the, like, you know, when trying to cross, due to how the current would be pulling him in one direction, and due to how like the rope already is at a certain length, if anything, using both together would only pull him closer to the edge that he wants to be on.
Mhm.
Which then would make the crossing trip much easier because all he's got to do is just grip on for dear life.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I'll say with that, like as part of that action, you could even get like halfway like through the raging river. With
hell yeah.
With that critical action, noticing that like the I would say like you'll tie like one end. I'll say you'll tie like the other end of a rope to a nearby tree as well, so that way it is like securely on there. So that if you like hold on to the rope, you're able to resist the waves like crashing against you. I'll say for everybody who is going to try traversing this river from now on, you all will get advantage to the roll. So you will all be able to add a d6. You'll all be able to add a d6 to your rolls when trying to cross the river.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yes. Okay. Who would like to go next?
And I will point towards the two of you and say, "You go first."
Alrighty. I was hoping it'd get swept away, but no, that was pretty smart. She will try to, use the rope that has now been provided to get across, following Steve's lead because he did something smart, so she might as well follow the guy who's already,
Kieran, I
started
think you
this.
found the character you're gonna have an argument with like throughout the story.
Yep. I was hoping
Yeah,
so.
I don't mean to beef with his characters, but when you fucking introduce yourself the way you did, it's like, oh, I'm gonna hate you.
Good. I'm glad.
Fantastic. Okay, Pingus, go ahead and make a strength roll to try to get through the raging river. But make sure you add advantage to that.
Yeah. So how does rolling
So
work again?
So roll
2d12.
2d12, add them
2d12.
together, add your strength, and then
And from your
add
two
the
d12s, remember
D6.
for your two d12s, remember one of them is your hope die, the other one is the fear die. Remember which one you use for which, and then which one, depending on which one is higher, you say I rolled an 18 with hope if the hope die was higher, or if a fear die had a higher number, you say you rolled with fear.
Alrighty. So I do for a 6 and a 9. The line to mark which one's on the bottom, right?
Huh?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Okay. So that's a 9. I
yeah.
forget how to read. So
Wait. So you rolled two
Yeah, on the
d12s, and you got
die,
and you got a 6 and a 9.
no,
Okay.
I was confused which one I had rolled because I
Okay.
forget how to read. That's so 7 plus 9 equals 16. I rolled a 16 with fear.
16 with fear. Okay.
And then you get to add the 1d6
Yeah,
if
you
you
have
didn't from
advantage, so add
Kieran.
Yeah, it was a
I'll give you that,
1,
yeah,
and
yeah.
I have a -1 with strength.
Okay, so
Ah.
equal
Okay.
out.
Okay.
That's fine.
Cool. So yeah, you got 16. That's fine. Sounds good. You were able to. That is a success. I will go ahead and take that fear. Thank you. And
You're welcome.
You're starting to kind of pull your way across. You get to about where Big Steve is, and in this moment, actually, because you rolled with fear,
Great, thanks, Pincus.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and spend
I'm
that fear I
sorry.
just took, and I'm gonna ask you to make an agility reaction roll.
Both of them, or just
Is it CM?
No, just Bree. It is the same 2d12. Add your agility, but don't worry about hope and fear. It doesn't matter.
12 plus 6 plus 2 is what? 14 plus 6, 20.
Damn, you got a 20? Holy shit!
Jesus fucking.
Wait,
Christ.
14 plus. Wait, what are you rolling?
what?
I got a 12 and a 6 plus 2
Oh,
for agility.
Okay, nice. Okay, sweet. Okay, shit. Yeah, that's absolutely fucking crushed that. My God, rolling actually pretty well. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of a waste of a fear, huh? Oh well.
Well, at least
Fine.
can narrate how she dodges some incoming fish that
Yeah.
flies at
Yeah.
her face or something.
I was gonna. Yeah, I'll
The
say
salmon
that's
comes way too
actually,
fast.
Hawk, that's fantastic. Yeah, you see a fucking just like bright fucking pink salmon leap out of the water because it's like it almost smack you in the face, but you are just barely able to dodge out of the way as it sails past you.
Wait, no, grab that. That's not. Oh, it's gone.
It's already gone. I'm sorry.
lettuce?
Oh, I like. It's fine. Why do you keep offering me that?
Lettuce. And he keeps like all the lettuce all over your face.
I keep like taking a step to the left, and then he takes a step, and then I take a step away, and he gets closer. I think I'm gonna go next on the rope.
Okay, go for it.
I'm gonna. Okay.
I'll say also
Julian,
at
your
this, I'll say
character's
also
thinking
at this
about-
point, Steve, you would definitely be able
What?
to make it to the other side by now.
Ah, awesome. Yeah, Big Steve, once he gets to the other side, he's like, "Hey, my muckers! Hey, Big Steve knows what he's up. How about you all come over here, one at a time? Be careful, I love you all. And then we'll work our way through the woods of perilous doom."
I
Does
thought
somebody
I
roll to hit for
disliked
him?
Larsenio.
Okay.
So this is your worst character yet.
Oh gosh. Boys, I think it's already happening. Bad shit's
No.
already gonna happen. So that's
Oh,
Well,
no.
I already get a -1 because I don't have good strength because I'm a wizard. So hang on. So that's already with. So that's with fear. So you're gonna get a fear.
Okay.
Hang on,
Yes.
let me. So that is
3 with fear.
no. It's a 9 with fear. So
9 with fear.
Yeah.
Okay.
You add your
Unfortunately,
D6.
did you add your d6?
yes, that's with the D6. I rolled a
Oh
six.
my
I rolled a
God,
6,
okay.
a 2, and a 2 -1. What do you want from me?
All right. So you grab onto the rope. You start to like step into the raging forest. Step into the raging river. Yeah, the shock of the cold water like shoots up your legs, and you start to feel them buckle underneath you. As unfortunately you were going to be targeted by this undertow action. You also will need to make.
Gosh.
You do still have to make an agility reaction. Okay, yeah. So
Okay.
you still have to make an agility reaction roll here.
Okay. And there's no hope and fear for this one, right?
There's no hope and fear for
Okay,
this.
okay. Oh, hang on. Agility. Okay, I don't get an agility bonus, but that is an 18.
Nice. Okay, yeah, that will definitely be a success. You start to feel your legs like fluff out from under you. You're able to like just barely catch onto the rope with one hand as you feel yourself starting to get pulled away, and you're able to like pull yourself back to the rope, and you can start making your way to about like the halfway point.
Okay.
I
don't like this anymore. I keep going.
You got it, little one.
You're a turtle. You're supposed to be good at this.
Not panic, mate. The water can smell your fear.
I did just look at the stat block again. Bree and Ogden, go ahead and mark stresses for me. Just one stress. Just one stress each. Because on a success, you still will mark a stress just for getting hit by the action.
Damn. I mean, it makes sense for my character. He's stressed enough as it is. So.
Yeah. He's about to go into like a cosmic shock or something like that.
I think I'm gonna need 20 stress slots just to survive this. So.
Okay, Bree, you're able to make it to the other side. Ogden, you're about halfway through, so now Ernan is now your turn.
Yeah, Ernan, you see in the back, he starts like doing this hand gesture over the skull of his like short staff. And you'll see his form start to slowly shift as I use beast form to turn into a weasel. So that's gonna cost a stress first of all, fucking owie. When you see him turn into this weasel that once again, like his normal form, also has like these openings in its bodies where you can just see the skeletal structure below it, just completely open. And as this little weasel is gonna try and like go on top of the rope and just walk across it, because he should be small enough to hopefully succeed in that.
I'll let you. Yeah, I'll go ahead and say you can make an agility roll for this one, and you can still add that D6 because the rope is like taut, very like easy, super to run across, especially for a small weasel.
Yes, sir. Okay, well at least this is hope. And then the D6. Oh my god, bro. This is such an easy success. Oh my god, this is a 23 with hope.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and take your hope.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was fantastic. I'll say with that, you guys are able to get across the river no problem. Steve, you are able to retrieve your axe from the tree. You could take the rope is tied to the other side, but I'll say that you can get a good amount of it back.
Awesome.
But I imagine you probably didn't use too much in the to begin with. Anyways, I'll say you lose 10 feet of rope.
Okie.
Okay, nice. Well done on surviving the Raging River, gang.
Hell yeah!
As you guys are kind of getting across, kind of catching your breath, getting kind of recuperating from getting over the river, you hear what sounds to be a woman's scream in the distance, further into the forest, towards the Blackstone Caves.
Ooh, scary.
I immediately looked across the river the other way again.
Don't you dare!
Sorry, me old chum, I've already got my axe back. You aren't going the way that we came, unfortunately.
You just grab me by the tail as I'm just walking and not getting anywhere.
You'll feel you specifically. Fuck you, King, because So you I forgot. What's your character's name again, King?
Ogden.
Ogden.
Ogden. Yeah, Ogden.
Ogden. Okay, then Ogden will feel this weasel climb up his body, go on his shoulder.
I shiver.
Don't worry. And then you'll see it kind of with its tail point towards where the direction of the woman was. Go that way. You'll go first this time.
Wait, I gotta go first?
I'll guide you.
Oh. And I lower my head and turn around and start shuffling in the direction we're supposed to go in.
Okay, all right.
He won't argue.
Traveling into the forest, heading towards the direction of the screams, you eventually come across a clearing in the woods. Looks like what would have been a nice flower field, has been unfortunately marred with corruption over the years of this forest, just succumbing to the evils and the darkness that this forest represents. In this clearing, you see what looks to be a woman standing on top of a large wooden covered carriage, just basically holding her, like holding herself as she's like trying to get away and screaming as 3 dire wolves surround her carriage, all just kind of like taking turns skulking around it and taking swipes at the carriage, trying to get her to jump down and make their hunt a little easier.
We turn around, right?
Yeah. I didn't want to be the first one to suggest it, but if you guys just want to leave her.
Nah, mate. We are gentlemen of culture, and we are here to save everyone that we can, even if we do not want to hurt the wildlife, right?
Ogden will slowly feel a weight on his shoulder grow more and more as Ernan goes out of his beast form, accidentally like almost flattening you.
Yeah, I fall face first.
I don't want to do this. Sorry. He'll get up and try and pull you up. I apologize to the one, and he gives you a little head pat.
As that happens, the direwolves surrounding the carriage, one of them looks back towards the source of the noise he just made, and just and like barks to the other ones as they all kind of turn around. The woman up top finally like noticing you all, like,
Oh, she cuts out? Okay.
Yeah, she comes out.
Their mic.
well, fair enough.
You peeked.
We're men. If we scream like a woman, no one will hear it. So.
Yeah, you have to
That's true,
disable automatic. You have to disable automatic gain control on Discord. if you wanna be
Oh,
able to
you know
stream.
what? I forgot my Discord fucking reset all my fucking audio shit recently. So
Oh shit! I might have that problem too then. What is that under? That's on voice and video, right?
what
it
is it?
should be. It's the. Where did it go? Where did it? It used to be just.
Is it automatically determine
Automatic
input
gain
sensitivity?
control.
Is that
There-
it?
No, it's under voice and video. Automatic
Yeah,
gain control.
I believe that has to do with it, and then you just have to like figure out where your
Automatic
where your
gain
shit
control.
is.
There it is.
Okay, so-
I found it.
Yeah.
Or is that better?
Yep. I
Yeah.
heard everything about it.
Yes. This is
Yeah.
fun.
She stands on top of the carriage, seeing you guys, and just like, please help me.
All right, I am real quick. I'm going to freak out. I'm going to touch Big Steve, and I'm going to say, "Oh, it's coming this way! Do something!" And I'm going to spend a hope to, if I'm reading this right, to use Tava's armor. So Big Steve, it will increase your armor score by 1 until you take a rest.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Okay, so that means you will get an extra armor slot here.
So
Interesting.
Yeah,
make
if
a
there's-
note of that, and then I can
if
only do that for now.
If there's enough time, could Ernan switch to his shield because he switched to the torch.
I'll
for
say
shield
yeah.
earlier.
That's no
It's-
problem.
okay.
That's very similar to object interactions in D&D. I say you could just do that.
Okay, nice.
So you got that extra armor slot, Kieran, just in case you need it.
Awesome. I appreciate it. Big Steve is going to position himself deliberately so that he is within the range of very close to everyone available.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are about like I'll say you're all about within like close range of the direwolves. One of them is going to take a step forward to kind of like start to close the distance, and the other two are going to stay back near the carriage in case the woman decides to run. But one of them is going to start approaching you guys. What do you want to do?
Whoa, easy there, Pooch, mate. We do not have no ribeye, no tennis balls, nothing, mate. You can go off on your merry way, but we do need the lady.
Tennis ball.
You're trying to talk to a dog.
Yeah, well, it's much better than talking to a turtle. It might actually be able to conversate with me.
Wait, but
Fucked up. Wow.
No, not you, mate. I mean, like other turtles, like the ones in the ocean, right? They don't really say much.
Well, that's a different species altogether. You didn't have
Yeah,
to
which
say
is why-
it that way.
Well, look, mate. You know what? I'm not going to defend you on this, mate. Like, look, doggy, woof woof, bow wow. All right, mate. Like, just be chill.
Be chill. Are you attempting to like make some sort of roll
Are
here?
you doing animal
No,
handling? Are you
I am just fucking around and finding out, bro.
Everyone was just like to the group. Does anyone have a little bit of meat on them?
Oh.
looking at my bag.
No.
Oh, that don't count.
Bree's already drawing her sword.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, anybody who wants to make me a. It's a good one here. Also, make me an instinct reaction roll.
Who wants to?
I have a +1, but
That scares me. What if we?
I have a
don't want to?
+0.
okay, so probably
Now
not.
this is a
I'll make
reaction.
an
Now
string.
this is a reaction roll. So to be fair, like this isn't going to generate hope or fear or anything.
Okay, so it's just the normal and then the plus.
But if you're
or minus, whatever we
looking
have.
but if you're looking for some meat in your pack, something to hopefully like distract them, I'll say if on a success you could find that.
Yeah, I got a 12, 6 plus 2, 20, I believe. Yeah.
20, yeah, okay. You reach into your pack and you see you basically see like a pad of rations that you would have picked up from the town recently, and it's got like jerky in there and things like that. Probably not enough for like all 3 of them, but enough like to at least distract like one of them for a time.
Then Ernan will look at Bree. Throw that as far as you can, and he'll throw Bree the piece of meat, so that she can throw it somewhere to try and distract the wolves.
Okay. Yeah, I'll throw the meat. I'll try to throw it away from where the lady is.
Cool. I'll say, Bree, for you, go ahead and make me a presence roll here to see if this wolf will take the bait that you are throwing it.
8 plus 11 is 19.
Jesus.
+11.
God, you guys are rolling really well.
Yeah.
We are rolling d12s for these, right?
Yes. D12s for
Alright,
all
I just want to
action
make
rolls.
sure I wasn't rolling d12s instead of like d6 or something.
No.
Did you roll Hope of Fear? Which one was higher?
Fear.
Fear was higher. Okay. Okay. What was your total then?
19.
19 with fear. Okay, I'll go ahead and take that fear. You toss one kind of like off in the direction of the woods, away from you guys and away from the carriage. The one that is facing you immediately spots it, dashes off to go and get it. On that fear, though, I'm going to go ahead and spotlight one of the other dire wolves, and it is going to charge at you, Bree. Noticing that you had tossed food for it, and hoping that there is more. It's gonna go after you. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and make.
I'm not very yummy. My body's dead.
It's gonna run within close range. I'm gonna go ahead and have this thing mark stress to make a hobbling strike.
Oh, you're gonna get hobbled.
Does a 14 hit?
Is this against my evasion?
Yeah, it's against your evasion.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So then I will. Okay. I'm gonna do. I need D4s here. Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. That's cocked. That's also terrible. All right. So that's 1, 2, 6. Oh wow, that's actually really broken. Okay, I didn't realize how broken that strike was until I just saw it, but that's fine. So that's.
Oh great, we're gonna die.
That is 16 direct physical damage.
Oh!
Damn.
Now, I will point out, direct damage basically normally, if you're taking physical damage, you can or just damage in general, you can mark an armor slot to reduce it. However, because this is direct physical damage,
Oh my god.
you cannot mark armor to avoid
You
this.
take piercing battle damage.
I'm assuming when it comes to how minor and major and severe damage and all.
Actually here. Let me pull up your.
Yeah, absolute worst
character sheet
case.
so I can
You
what
see the calculate. Yeah, it's thresholds. If you don't want to do the looking at the numbers, you can click on calculate damage and then just type in the damage number that Joy just gave you.
That is also true. Looking at yours, it looks like this is severe damage, so you are going to mark 3 HP.
Yeah. I can mark a stress to reduce that by 1 severity.
Okay,
Oh,
so you
nice.
take major damage and mark 2 HP instead. Awesome. Cool. That will be that direwolf's turn. I will then leave it up to whoever would like to go next.
Fuck this wolf. I'm gonna use my Crimson Right. So, where mark a hit point, you enchant one of your active weapons. That weapon deals physical or magical damage. I'll just choose physical, so I can add an extra 1d6 damage when I hit.
Ooh.
So.
Okay, awesome. So you're gonna make an attack roll against this direwolf then?
Yes.
All right. So it'll be your equipment, whatever weapon you're using, which is I'm assuming your longsword.
Yes.
So it'll be a what is it? It's an agility. So go ahead and make an agility roll for me.
Hope. What's that number? Fuck. 21.
Damn.
21.
21 with hope.
Yep.
Okay, take your hope. That is a success, and go ahead and roll damage.
Yippee! How do you 1d10? What does a d10 look like again? It's the percentile.
Diamond,
Yeah.
Yeah. Then plus 1d6 as well.
Mm-hmm. Plus whatever your modifier is for the extra weapon
Yeah.
damage as well.
So. What number's that? 11 plus 9, 20.
20 damage. Holy shit.
Wait,
Okay.
what? Jesus fucking Christ.
Wait, you actually just did 20 damage just now?
3 plus 8 plus 9.
Oh my god.
Yes.
What?
Holy.
What damage do you
Okay.
Jesus Christ?
Dude, I'll
I
ask
do
this- I'll ask-
1d10 plus 9, and then I have a plus 1d6 to it now until
I
my
will-
next
I'll-
rest.
Plus 9?
How do you get a
Yeah.
plus 9?
Wait,
to
what?
that?
Wait, how do you get
How the
I
fuck?
don't
I have a
know,
plus
it's
1.
what the character sheet says is 1d10
No,
plus
no, no,
9.
no. It's a D10 plus 3. What are you using?
What? No,
It's a longsword.
look at my sheet.
I am
Hey.
looking at your sheet. I'm looking at it right now.
Why does it say
Wait,
plus
what?
9 on me?
Whoa.
Look
Wait,
at my
what?
sheet.
Wait a second.
That's
Oh,
not
does it add your agility?
I don't know. That's what it's telling me.
That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Wait a
How
second.
do you get
Because plus 9 is
from that?
crazy.
Yeah.
It's not
Like that
showing
is
me
more
a
than my
different
that alone
number
is
on
my maximum
screen.
damage on a hit.
Yeah,
was
There's
gonna
no
say-
way that to be actual.
Well, I was gonna say that should be
I mean,
like
it's what
end
it
game kind of like
says.
Yeah,
modifier.
no, it
Yeah.
does say on the thing. It
But-
says damage 1d10.
What happens if you
plus
reload the
3.
page?
Yeah, let me
What
try.
the- That's what's weird. Is
Your
like, I don't
Honor,
even
I
see.
smell bullshit.
That's bullshit.
I'm not cheating. I just sent the screenshot. That's
I know
what
you're not
it's telling
cheating.
me.
I know you're not cheating.
And I've refreshed and it's still saying 1d10.
This is
plus
already so
9.
chaotic. I love this.
Because
All right,
Okay,
Blood
hold on, I'm
Hunters are
pulling-
just
I'm
OP.
pulling
All
it
playing
up.
Blood Hunters next round.
Primary weapon plus 2
What the
agility,
fuck?
1d10 plus 9. How does that work?
Where do you get 9
Why is it so
from?
hard?
Okay,
Wouldn't
so
you be
I think
plus
it's-
2 plus like one more or something.
Yeah, because
'Cause-
even plus your agility at maximum, you should be doing plus 5. How the hell? Okay, hold on. If you have at least 1 hit point. Oh! If you have at least 1 hit point marked, you gain a bonus to your damage rolls. The bonus equals twice your number of marked hit points. That's an ability you have from your blood domain.
So the more
That
makes
makes a lot.
she is,
That
the
makes a lot more sense.
so
Blood Hunter is
fucking strong.
broken.
So
Yeah, but-
my
okay.
ability that takes 1 health point to add 1d6 also does that.
Yeah,
Well, I think
no,
it
that's
increases
really
per
good.
hit point you lose, right?
It does. So
Yeah,
yeah, the
per
bonus
hit
is equal
point.
to twice your number of marked hit points.
Okay, so
like,
yeah, so
that's
the,
insane.
so the
incredibly
more
dangerous
closer
at
to
low
death
HP.
you are, the stronger you are. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that's
Blood
sick.
Hunter. Holy shit. Okay. All right.
Okay, so the math is
cool.
mathing.
Yeah, the math is mathing, evidently. Okay, cool.
We're all learning,
yeah,
ladies and gentlemen. So
that's fine. Okay, so then next question. Do you guys want to roll with the rule that if you do double your severe threshold, it's 4 hit points instead of 3?
yeah, I'm done. I don't see why not. Makes it more dangerous,
Yeah.
more fun.
I guess,
Okay.
yeah. We did say dark.
Yeah.
Fucking Jesus fucking Christ. That was crazy. Bree, describe for me how you dispatch this dire wolf in a single strike.
So, it fucking tried to bite me, didn't it?
Yeah, it rushed at you and basically like came in. It like chomped, like these dire wolves are huge. It came in and chomped around like your midsection, essentially, like deeply like throwing, like deeply like sinking its teeth into you.
Yeah, Bree would have turned and used her leg to like kick it off her,
Mm-hmm.
as she used that like movement to swing down her longsword as it glistens red with her own blood.
Ooh,
Edgy, because
okay.
Blood Hunter. We love some edge.
A little bit of edge.
I love edge.
It just
Okay,
fucking
yeah.
cleaves this motherfucker.
Fantastic. Yeah, you cleave down immediately into this thing's skull, splitting its head in half as it just like stumbles for a second and then falls to the floor. Wow.
That's insane.
That's which
that was
subclass are you
nuts.
again? That's fucking crazy.
Bloodhunter Order of the Ghost Slayer, I believe.
Yeah, Ghost Slayer.
Ghost Slayer.
Jesus.
Steve, whatever you do, don't make
now-
her angry.
That's not a subclass ability. That is a blood domain ability. That's one of her cards.
That's
Yeah.
Damn, so you just get that in
Um,
general.
Yeah. Okay. That being said, there are 2 dire wolves left. The one that was distracted earlier looks like it's finished up its meal and is turned back around. The other one is still by the cart. It is because you succeeded with hope. It is your guys' turn still.
Who wants to go next?
I've done a lot of like spotlighting earlier, so I say you guys.
All right,
go first.
I guess it's
Can you
time for
go?
the nervous boy
Come on,
to make
go
a
with
move.
it.
Yeah,
sir.
go,
Come on,
okay.
Galapa.
So the one that got distracted, he's a bit of a ways away from us, right?
I'll say he's still within like close range.
Oh, he's in
Essentially.
close range. Okay.
Well, actually,
Um,
no. You actually you roll pretty well on that. You roll pretty well on that presence roll. I'll say he's now in far range.
Okay. If he's far, I am going to, because I really don't want to make them both come at us at the same time. I'm going to pretend that the lady's just a distraction. So I'm going to go after the one that's looking at us. All right, time to do the thing I do, and I'm going to lift up my hand. I'm going to try and cast Ice Spike. So make a spellcast roll, summon a large spike of ice within far range, and I can shoot it at. So it's just a roll to hit, and then I'll deal a d6 of physical damage. So.
Okay.
It
yeah,
says,
so you're
well, it
hitting
says,
the one.
On a success, deal a d6 of damage using your proficiency. Does that mean I add a point
Okay,
to
so
that, or no?
proficiency only matters when you guys are higher levels.
Okay.
Proficiency in this game basically means like as you get stronger, you'll be able to roll more damage die for your weapon attacks and your abilities.
Okay, then so I'll just roll normal then. Okay.
Yeah, you'll roll a d6.
Okay.
So well, of course, make your spellcast
Yes,
roll, of course.
of
And
course.
you're hitting the one that got distracted, or the one that's next to the card.
The one that's distracted, the one that's looking at us, because I'm
Yes.
paranoid as fuck. So.
Cool. Yeah. Go ahead and hit that one.
Jeez. Okay. Well, that's with hope for once.
Okay. Yeah.
But that's only a 10.
It's only a 10. Okay, that you still get a hope, but that is going to be a fail.
Damn
you,
it!
Begin to like describe for me what it looks like as you summon this ice spike.
Okay. I just lift up my hand that's not holding my staff, and I twirl my fingers around, and basically like a little mini blizzard forms until it crystallizes into this spear. I just don't have really good accuracy, apparently. So.
Yeah,
and
you
I shoot it
summon this. You summon this large frozen spike. The air starts to like chill around you as you fire it out. Unfortunately, it just grazes right by this wolf. It feels the cold on its hindside, and it just like whips around to face you. With that failure, it is going to go back to me. I'm going to spotlight the wolf that was next to the carriage, seeing one of its go down. It is now going to rush in to attack you now, Ogden. And it is going to. It's just gonna make a regular attack this time.
I don't know if I can handle taking critical
Yeah,
hits
sure.
already. I'm squishy.
Oh, it's the fucking music that has the birds chirping. I was like, why
It
are
is,
birds
yes.
chirping at
Yeah,
Leslie at
it's
It's
night?
quite
forest.
fitting because we're in the forest.
No, we're in
yeah.
the day.
Yeah,
We're in
it's
the
just
day.
those are the same ones I hear in the morning. So I was like,
Oh.
that's not right.
That's not right.
Joy went out in real life to record in front of
yeah.
your window.
Yeah, I was like, why does it sound like birds
Yeah.
are chirping outside?
All right, I rolled a 15 to hit, King.
That will hit, yes.
Cool. This is gonna do a. Oh right, I forget that this is. Yeah, no, that's fine. Wow, I rolled terrible. That is only 3 physical damage there.
Okay, so I take just 1 HP hit here.
You would either take 1 HP or you can mark an armor slot to reduce it to 0.
I don't know what the right move is to make.
you.
You know what? Screw it. I will do the armor slot instead, and I will
Okay.
brace
Like your
myself.
armor slot?
I'll just turn around so my shell faces him when he tries to come at me, and he'll just.
Cool.
Yeah,
That's
you
all.
mark your armor, and
Okay.
you, as it rushes in, it's gonna try to take a swipe at you. You basically just like retreat your head like down into your shell a little bit, as the claws just like catch the upper side of like your, as like the shell just like catches the upper side of your shell, just barely missing you as it whips past. I'm then going to spend a fear to highlight the other one within far range, and because it is within far, it will need to make a successful agility roll to get within close range, or to get within melee range of you guys. So I'll do that. Do I want to? Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I'm gonna mark another fear to add this guy's experience to the roll pack tactics. It's going to gain a +3 to that, which takes that 8 to an 11, and that will be enough to get him within melee range. However, that is all that I am able to do on this turn, so it will go back to you guys.
Don't make me roll again. I'm the only one fucking missing around here.
Since I just plan on activating a thing here, gonna mark a stress as you see, what is the fucking name again? Ernan's,
Forget your own name.
yeah, I do. Like,
What's his name?
I've just I just decided that the rib cage that he's carrying is like something that he has like on a belt nearby. And you see the rib cage starting to like slowly go into flames. Not any bad like damage the rib cage, but as you know, not only the rib cage goes into flames, also the inside of his eyes begin to like flame up as I'm using Warden of the Elements, which I can mark a stress to channel one of the following elements until it takes severe damage or until the next rest. And I'm going to take the fire thing, which then lets me, when an adversary within melee range deals damage to you, they take 1d10 magic damage. So I'm just activating that feature. And, you know, the ribcage that Ernan has on his side is now just on fire as well as his eyes.
Awesome, cool. Do you want to make any rolls here, or do you want to pass it to one of the other players to
I
do
will pass
something?
it to good old punchy Big Steve. See what he does.
Probably
first.
his turn.
All right, mate. All right, me old chum. All right. So, Big Steve himself, right? This wolf's like right in front of him, right?
Yeah.
All right. So Big Steve is going to, knowing that that actually has no practical use for it, he's going to crack the knuckles of the gauntlets.
Yeah.
And he's going to go for a right hook on the wolf, like, you know, taking a bit of like a stance and actively putting like his entire fucking shoulder into it, like as he goes for it.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a strength roll here.
Strength roll. Roll. That is a 16 with fear.
16 with fear. Okay, I'll take that fear, but that is a successful hit, so go ahead and deal damage.
Awesome. It is going to take 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. All right. You, as you're coming up on this wolf who approaches the group, you like reel back and just uppercut this thing straight in the jaw. You feel like bones crack underneath it as it like stumbles back a bit and whimpers. It is not down yet, but it's actually very hurt. You notice.
All right.
On that fear, we're gonna spotlight the direwolf that went after Ogden, who is going to now try to make another attack. And because these two are now within melee range of each other, this one is going to do this. Hold on. Oh boy, is that gonna be enough? I hope so. I don't think it is. What the Sigma?
Oh my gosh.
What the Sigma?
Oh, by the way, Bree, I forgot to mention. I don't think I mentioned it to you earlier. When you took that hobbling strike, you are also you now have the vulnerable condition. I forgot to mention that.
What does that mean?
Vulnerable is essentially all rolls targeting you now have advantage.
Oh, fun.
So it's essentially basically like the wolf earlier like clamped onto you and managed to like
get a big enough hit to where you're kind of like you're stumbling a little bit from that hit.
Don't worry, guys. The more damage I take, the more damage I
Yeah.
deal.
I remember that earlier. My bad. Okay, that's only an 11 to hit, King.
Oh, it's against me again. Okay.
It's against you again, yeah.
That will miss actually. That's one under my evasion.
Okay. All right, that will just whiff as you're able to kind of like very scarily just kind of like dodge around it, like it's starting to get frustrated, unable to hit you. But I will mark. Oh, I'm not gaining a fear. I will spend a fear, so that this other direwolf is going to attack Bree once more.
Hey.
There we go. Now we're getting some rolls. It's 14 to hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Based on positioning, how far would
severe.
Bree be away from me?
You guys are all pretty like close together. I'll say like everybody's kind of within like melee range, unless you guys want to spread out more.
Because of like the fact there is different terminology here, what would you determine as melee range? Like very close?
Melee is within 5 feet. Very close is 10 feet. Close is between like 15 to 30, and then far is like more than that.
Okay,
Yeah, so you're very close.
Okay, so because Bree was within very close range of me, I am going to take that hit for a stress. And I'm going to burn one of my armor points to, just take that hit for them.
Hey, I helped.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
That is awesome. All right, you are gonna take the hit.
Kieran doesn't have to mark an armor point because I gave it to him. So.
Yep.
You do have that extra armor point, so that's actually really good.
Oh, I gave it to the right person.
We're gonna do that plus that plus that. Okay. Kieran, you're gonna take 17 direct physical damage.
Alright.
Which whatever that would normally make you mark, you spend that armor to reduce by one
Threshold.
by one threshold, yeah.
Yep. So that would be down to. Okay, so that'd be down to what? Like a minor damage instead of a major.
So I did 17. Your severe damage is 18.
Yes.
Yeah, so you would have taken major damage, but you're now going to take minor damage.
Okie dokie.
Cool. This thing starts to just leap at Bree, attempting to hit it with another like mega bite. Instead, you are able to kind of get in its way. You like guard it with your arms as it like chomps like down onto your gauntlets, able to draw some blood. But you, with your extra armor that you had received from Ogden, you're able to at least shrug it off a bit more than you normally would.
Oh, shit,
Awesome,
thanks.
hell yeah. Oh, it's right there, love. It's only a little puppy at the end of the day, right?
I no longer feel grateful.
These guys are starting to get a little desperate. So the other one, actually, hold on. No, because I already marked that one. They don't have any features
Both
that allow me
attack,
to mark them
unless
more
you're-
than
unless
once. So yeah, unfortunately, adversaries can only be spotlit one time per GM turn. So that is going to be it for me, unless there's a feature that allows you to spotlight more than once. But it'll go back to you guys now.
I want to kill the dog.
I was gonna say it's
To kill the dog.
it's probably your turn anyway. So.
Okay,
I want to
Go for
kill the fucking dog.
go for it. Roll an attack.
Let's see. That's 11 plus 9 plus 2 is math. 22.
22 with
hope.
22 with hope. Take your hope. That is a success. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yay! What did I roll for damage again? 1d10 plus. Yeah, okay. Which was my D10?
1d10 plus
There's
infinite
my-
attack points. Yeah.
Yeah. Plus my d6 and then plus the 9.
Oh, you marking another hit point for?
What's
Crimson
a
Ray?
0 on a d10?
That's 10.
That's
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a 10.
Also, I don't have to reapply the Crimson Ray. It's
How long does it last
it's
for?
until my next rest.
oh,
D6 stays.
damn.
Yeah, that's insane.
So 10 plus 6 plus 9.
Oh!
Oh my god, that's like, it doesn't even matter. I mean, this thing's dead.
That's
so it doesn't
25.
matter.
That's 25 damage. So
Okay, yeah, that one.
who
you
does
fucking-
25 at level 1? My god.
That is absolutely insane. Blood
I was
Engine might be a
starting to
bit
realize,
broken.
though,
Yeah.
that I took the stamina potion going, oh, I use up a lot of stress for my thing. I'm starting to realize I should probably have
Yeah, you
a
should have taken the health
potion.
potion.
'Cause- I should-
You
He's not looking too good already.
as this wolf clamps down on Big Steve's arm, you whip to the side, just pull up with your sword and just slice this thing's head straight off its body. Just collapses to the ground.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
just a puppy.
We're down to the last one. I'm gonna go ahead and say that after that just absolute display of viciousry, this thing is going to attempt to flee. I'm gonna make an agility roll to see if it can escape. If anybody would like to intervene, though, it's up to you.
I'm tempted because he was attacking me, but I mean, I don't have to
Well,
spend
be
any.
brave.
When you're tempted,
Be a
you-
brave boy.
Yeah, as you're tempted, you see like Ernan like sees your potential want to hurt this creature, and he puts like his arm in front of you, and he's like, "The fight is over. It's running away. It's just following its instinct. Let it go."
Oh, fine. My training tells me to finish the fight, though.
Your training doesn't apply in the forest.
I live in a forest.
Not this one.
Okay. With that, are you guys letting it leave?
Yes, I use
yeah.
prestidigitation to make it think it's
Yeah.
on fire, so it runs away.
Yeah, it starts to rush down, just like starting to whimper as if it's like taking pain, but it's actually not. Like
Yeah.
as it like flees into the forest, swallowed up by the darkness. Okay, and that is that. Congratulations on completing your first combat, y'all.
Way.
I sit down. Oh, I'm tired.
You see the woman jumps off of the carriage and walks over to you guys. She looks to be she looks like a medium kind of like
Single?
humanoid creature. She's got like a green sort of shawl on with like a hood over her. It looks like she's got like blue skin, it looks like, but is wearing like standard like traveler's clothes, and has got like a tail sticking out the back of her lower back.
Well, I'm letting Kieran talk to her then.
She comes up and she's like, oh, thank you so much for rescuing me. I was for sure that I was gonna die out here. Oh man, I would have been a goner if it wasn't for you guys.
Don't worry about it, love. At the end of the day, we are here to do the right thing possible, which includes saving maidens like yourself.
That's wonderful. Please allow me to reward you for your bravery. And she ushers you guys over to the cart. She is looking at it now. It is what you would assume is like a standard cart, but it looks like the entire thing is made out of wood, like even to the top of it. It looks very structurally sound. She opens up the back of it, climbs in, shuts the door, and within like a few moments, you hear like a metallic, and then at once several panels on the side start to like open up. A counter like flops out in front of you. The
This is a star.
the wooden panel in front like starts to rise up, and a canopy folds out with a sign underneath it that says Feywater Taffy. She stands inside of it. You look inside and see that there are a bunch of what look to be like different cooking sort of materials back here. There's a few like machinery items that like you've not seen before, but she's got like a couple of like small constructs behind her, like diligently like working and looking like they're making like candy. She pulls down her hood. She pulls down her hood. You see a pair of horns that are like curved, start to like flow their way like back. She's got like long black hair down to her shoulders, and she says, "Welcome to Feywater Taffy. I collect a few things from the Feywild whenever I make my trips, and I turn them into edible delectables for people to enjoy. I was actually on my way to the next town over for a carnival of sorts, when I sort of got pushed off the beaten path and was attacked by direwolves, as you see. But I wanted to offer you some free samples. She reaches underneath the counter, rummages around for a little bit, and she pulls out a bag of what looks like 10 different brightly colored wrapped candy pieces, and she'll hand them to whoever wants to take them.
That reward's really cool and all, love, but don't suppose you got a fucking ticket to the material plane finals, right?
I'm sorry, I can't say no what that is.
Oh, it's alright, darling. I'll take the fucking fruity candy. Cheers, anyway.
Joy, can I use, because I feel like I would be suspicious of this, can I use my well-studied experience to roll to see if these things will just taste good or if we'll have like a bad trip from eating them?
Go for it, yeah. Make a
Okay.
knowledge roll, and I'll say you can spend a hope to add your experience to it.
Okay.
While you're rolling, Ernan is like starting to like grab one of the cookies. He's not getting one yet. He's
Yeah, no, fucking
roll,
no. While bro is rolling, Steve's already eaten one.
No! I'm trying to help you, you fucker. Okay, so is this a hope or fear or is this without?
Is this hope or fear? Yes.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yes.
Then it's a hope, so I get that
Okay.
back, I guess. Cool.
You do get a hope, yes.
Okay, then in total, that is a 19.
Okay, 19 with hope. I will say that is a success. While that's happening, is anybody else eating the candy, or is it just Steve?
I'm trying to...
Yes,
Ernan's
those
about to
idiots.
grab one, but he's not eating
Grab one,
one
but
yet.
have
Oh, just that idiot.
Cool. No worries. You pick
Joy,
out.
good question.
What color do you pick out, Kieran?
What color is there? What colors are there? Like,
There's
run me
like
through the colours.
there's tons of colors. There's almost every color you could probably think of is going to be found in this.
He's
in
picking
this
out a
candy
pink
bag.
one.
Picking out a pink one. Okay.
Quick question, Joy. Before you give me the answer of what you're doing there. Don't suppose Fey Water Taffy is supposedly a reference of some kind, is it? Knowing you're knowing you. With a fresh water taffy.
You know what's funny? I mean, yeah, like it's definitely like you guys have. I would say like at least one or two of you know what saltwater taffy is.
It's because it's saltwater, isn't it?
But this.
Oh,
yeah,
I was thinking of the
this
weed
is...
strain.
Wait, is that a weed strain?
Freshwater taffy is a weed strain. I thought
Is it
Fey
really?
Water Taffy was a play on that.
That's hilarious. No, that was a complete accident. That's very funny. I had no idea.
Casp passed his exam. Congrats, Casp.
Congrats, Cass. Okay. Okay. You.
That's the only reason I dived in, bro. I was like, ooh, weed.
That's why. That was,
All
I just want to
On-
interpret it, and he's gonna trip now. Oh fuck.
Ogden, on your success with hope, you would know that this actually is a pretty popular. This is actually a pretty popular like commodity, like a traveling candy store that goes through many of the major kingdoms in the realm. You would know that based on the ingredients that are made with it, because you've heard tales of this stuff before, but I don't think you've ever seen it. You've heard some people talk about it. You would know that the Feywild sort of essence that gets infused into these candies can cause random magical effects to the people who eat them.
Oh, Steve, I don't think. Oh, he's already eaten it.
Steve, Steve, as you're like, it tastes of like sweet strawberries and like a little bit of like and like a little bit of like cream with it as well. However, the moment you blink or close your eyes in any way, you are immediately your vision is suffused with the most unimaginable horrors that your brain can come up
Oh
with.
my god. He missed the game completely.
Oh no, mate! Oh, fears beyond my comprehensions, mate! No! The humans love to fucking drow!
No, Steve,
Oh, that's
just
a-
open your eyes.
Oh, that's a good one. It's a bit scary for people their first time, but you get used to it after a while.
Oh, darling, I'm not gonna sleep well tonight, fuck! Why is there
Oh,
no
what?
warning
I
on the
don't know.
packaging?
I don't know why that chase music turned on.
Yeah,
That was
it got
not
really
correct.
intense.
That was not
Not-
the correct music. That was not the correct music. I'm
It's
sorry.
the
That was-
horrors he's
It was,
seeing.
that was complete by accident. That was funny.
Guys, I
Um,
was gonna warn you all. If you eat it, sometimes little effects will happen to you. That's why we should have waited before we put them in our mouths.
Oh, when I close my eyes, I see the worst things. My son's not getting me another beer, mate. This is fucking awful.
You have a son?
Dead. Custody is awkward.
Just open your eyes. And I'm gonna point to oh gosh, I keep forgetting Hawk's character's name too, but
Ernan.
Ernan.
And I just point and be like, I wouldn't put that in your mouth, at least not until maybe our day is over.
Do we know what other effects these might produce? And Ernan is looking at the woman.
Oh, really? It's anything that your imagination can come up with. I can't say that I really know a full comprehensive list, but I've had quite a few interesting outcomes when testing, so to speak.
Maybe, and he turns back to the rest of the group, maybe we take them with us. And when we run into the horde, we offer. They get distracted, we walk away.
You know what, me old mate? I think that's a
Yeah.
banging idea. And with that, he closes his eyes again. Oh, the horrors!
I'm sorry, did you say the horde?
Yes, the
yeah.
horde.
That means you're heading to the Blackstone Caves, am I correct?
How did you know?
I just happened to see them pass by as they were walking through this area. And I've heard tales of their exploits throughout the Dark Forest. I would recommend, if you are going to go to the Blackstone Caves, perhaps going through the main entrance wouldn't be the best idea.
And so which entrance do we take?
There is a mountain pass around the back end of the caves that can lead you to an entrance that I don't think the Horde is even truly aware of. It is a bit of a perilous climb, but you all seem very capable and experienced. I don't think it'll be much of an issue for you.
Ernan turns to the group. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, sounds like a good idea.
I guess so.
I got a question.
Yes.
What makes something distinctly the main entrance for a cave? Like, does it have a door and a doormat, or is it just like, just the biggest way in?
I feel like this question is pointless.
It's just the front entrance it's just the main entrance to the cave on the
Yeah, but that's the point. Like, what decides the front? Like a cave, depending on where you come from, it could always be the front.
Have you never seen a cave before, small one?
Well, not any rock ones anyway. Hey! And then, like, with that, he closes his eyes. Ah, the horrors!
I think we're getting off topic again.
Oh my god.
He keeps forgetting there's horrors behind his eyelids, and he's like, "Oh, just blink again."
Ernan turns back to the woman. Do you know how many of them there were? Of the horde?
Oh gosh, there must have been a good handful of them. I'd say between like 5 and 7, perhaps.
6, 7. 5, 7.
I said
Motherfucker! Like, yeah. He literally went out of his way to avoid it.
5, 7.
Can't escape it. Can't escape idiots.
Yeah, escape.
Of
It's impossible.
the 7. Were there priest-like looking people among them?
I believe I might have seen some priests. They were moving a bit quickly for me, and I tried to avoid them the best that I could. I sort of hid in my shop.
Well, seems like we know where to go.
Yeah, mountain pass it is.
Right, well, I will follow your lead there, big mushroom man.
Don't forget about the horrors behind your eyes.
What horrors? Oh, the horrors!
Oh my god.
I really hope there's no dust storms where we're going.
Yeah, that'd be fucking
Ernan
terrifying.
turns to the woman.
Terrible.
How long does this last?
It varies from effect to effect, but something like that it'll probably be done in about an hour.
Oh man.
This will be a
Of
long
yelling.
hour.
Yeah, well, like, look. it doesn't seem to be having any negative effects currently. All right, like I'm easy. I'm chill as a whistle, lad.
Oh, there
I
goes our
think-
element of surprise.
Big Steve,
Yeah,
with
mate.
your strong presence, maybe you go in front by about 30 feet or so.
You know what, mate? I think that is the smartest thing I've ever heard a mushroom say in my life. I will follow that order like the good soldier I am, mate.
Great. We'll be behind you.
All right, just
Thank
like,
you.
gotta stay a little, 30 feet, right? Social distancing.
Thank you for the
You,
candy.
Of course, thank you all so much for your help. And she looks to you. She looks to you, Ernan. And Ernan, good to see you again.
Oh?
I'm sorry. I don't remember seeing you before.
I didn't figure you would. I'm gonna spend a fear.
Ah, it's
And I need all three. I need Ernan. I need Ernan, Ogden, and Bree to make strength reaction rolls, please.
Oh,
Nice.
what?
Oh,
What the fuck? Your backstory's a part of this? Wait, strength! No, I'm bad at
Good
shit.
call, good call, good call.
Four.
That is a 6.
A 6, a 4,
Wait, actually-
and what else?
Yeah, 6.
That is a... Hold on, that's a 13.
Depending on what happens here, I mean, it's probably not gonna matter. No, the +2 is not gonna fucking matter, yeah.
Wait, hold on, what did it? Yeah, no, they have 13. Fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay. All right.
Sorry.
So,
Oh no, I hear the music.
so Ernan and Bree, you guys fail. Ogden, you just succeed.
Oh! Even
What
with
do you
the
roll?
minus.
You rolled a 13.
I rolled a
At the
13.
the strength reaction roll is a 13. All right. So, we're gonna do. Let's see here.
I have a negative strength and I made it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I rolled a 5, but -1.
Yeah. Yeah. No. So.
You sure I didn't make it?
Okay, so that is. Oh wait, hold on. Why did I roll 2d8? That was not correct. I don't know why I did that. So that is that plus that. So the two of you who failed take 5 physical damage, and you are both, and you guys are now restrained.
Oh my
Quick
god!
question. So this
Yes.
is damage coming from her, right?
Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. From the ground, large black tendrils root up through the ground. They're gonna wrap around and grab Bree and you, Ernan, and are gonna basically you see spikes shoot out of them into your guys' body. Ogden, you are just barely able to get out of the way of this attack.
Creepy.
Theoretically, that was a 5, so that would be minor for damage for me. If I used my thing that reduces my damage taken by a threshold, would that nullify the damage?
It would nullify the damage, or
Yeah,
you can spend an armor slot. Up to you.
I've used an armor slot to nullify the damage.
I got a stamina potion, so I might as well use my my stress to mitigate HP taken.
Yeah. So yeah, Ernan, you as the spikes kind of get into you, they unfortunately are unable to pierce anything major to cause damage. It's pokey, it's uncomfortable, but it's not going to be super damaging. Bree, you are Bree, you are able to kind of shift your body in a way to where the spikes won't immediately do any major do any sort of damage to you. With that, you see she starts to laugh as her form begins to melt. As you see now a hunched over elderly woman wearing black robing. Ha! I finally found you. You have something of mine.
Really quick. So for the fire feature, it says that's why I was asking about the melee range thing. It says when an adversary within melee range deals damage to you, since she dealt damage, would that count as this activating? Because it's still a spell from her, right?
Yes, but she is not within. I would say you guys are within like very close range, or she
Gotcha,
would have
not
let
melee.
She would have essentially let you guys walk away to very close range and then hit you with that.
Gotcha. Okay.
And let me see. I will say, however, that the living tentacle that grabbed you would be affected by this. So
Nice.
you said it takes.
That's 1d10 damage, which
Okay.
is.
You can roll it if you want.
4.
You can roll it if you want. It's got 1 HP. It immediately drops you.
Oh, easy.
Yeah, it burns you like the flames like burn away the tendril as you like drop to the ground. So
yeah, coming like
that is
from the
one
rib
gone.
cage.
Yeah, that's one gone, and there are 2 more living tentacles left.
Oh, yeah. Ernan will look at his rib cage and be like, "I'm sorry, but I think I need this."
Well, I can't just let you walk away with it now, can I? She is then going to mark a stress. Where is her fucking character sheet, bro?
I didn't even know
Swear to God.
monsters had stress. Okay.
Yes, they do have
Yeah.
stress.
What happens
Oh,
at
yeah, am I
maximum
still-
stress again?
Vulnerable.
Losing HP. Oh yeah, you get
Ah.
vulnerable.
Yeah, I
and
was
then
about
if
to
you
say,
get
am I
vulnerable
still
and
vulnerable
using-
from the wolf?
Yes, you are vulnerable until you clear a hit point.
I've only had better
I'm gonna stay vulnerable, baby.
Oh, also, actually, now that I'm looking, actually, no, this wouldn't count. Yeah, so she has got. Yeah, so there's another living tentacle here. I'm just making sure I have. There's so many fucking character sheets on this goddamn screen right now. It is ridiculous. Thank God I don't have to worry about a map. Okay. With that, she's going to mark a stress and is going to summon
Oh gosh.
Oh no.
some additional
Oh.
creatures. You watch as from the ground sprout 3 more well, there's no easy way to put this, 3 more fungril like creatures that
What?
pull themselves up from the ground, and from their eyes and their mouths are secreting this very caustic looking acid.
Ooh. Brothers, you're fighting for the wrong side.
They're not going to be able to hear you, darling.
Are they
But don't
deaf?
worry. I'll reunite you with them. I'll reunite you with them in a moment. And with that, we're gonna begin once more.
Hold on, boys.
Time Steve fucking talks, it feels like being hit over the
I
head.
know.
I fucking
Hold on, boys.
hate it.
I love it,
I
but
I might have a play. I'm gonna try something silly.
Okay.
So Ogden's gonna forget his spell, panic, pull out one of his grimoires and start flipping through it. Ah, all right. So I'm very close. So can I get into melee range with the witch? Because she's just like sitting
Sure.
in this
If you-
cart, right?
Yeah, if you want to get within melee range of the witch in the cart, go for it.
All right. I'm gonna like waddle up to her because I'm not that fast, and I'm gonna try to sound cool as I'm doing this, but I just sound terrified as I go. How about you stick to working in the shop? And I'm going to use power push. If this hits, she will get blasted with damage, but it'll also send her from melee range to far. So can I attempt to just smack her into the back of her cart and flip the cart over with her in it?
Oh damn! Yeah, absolutely. Make a spellcast roll.
Okay, come on, Ogden. This will be fucking awesome if I pull this
come
off.
on.
That is a okay. Wait, +2. So that's a 16 with hope.
16 with hope. Okay, take your hope, and that is
will.
a success.
Yay!
Huge.
Okay, so
go ahead
that
and
is
go and do your magic damage.
okay. So that is 1d10 +2, and I rolled max. That's 12 damage.
Oh, let's fucking go, dude. Okay.
So yeah, she'll take that damage, and then it says they're knocked back to from melee range to far range. So
Okay. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe there are like falling rules in Daggerheart, and because you are attempting to push her back to far range, but there are things in her way stopping her. Let me see. There should be like
that
additional
extra
rules. Here we go.
damage. I'm just gonna,
There it is, yeah.
force palm out. And
Fuck
just
it, yeah,
try to shove her
absolutely. Let's
through
do
the
it.
cart, knock the cart over.
Resources, embrace danger. Where is? Should be falling damage. I know that there's. Let me see. am falling a collision damage. There it is. Oh, there it is. Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah. Add an extra D10 onto that for me.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Extra D10. That is an extra 7 damage.
Extra 7. Okay.
So
yeah,
19
that will
total?
be enough. Yeah, you see you rush up to her and she looks down at you, is just like having watched you earlier isn't gonna think much. You thrust out with a magical gust of wind. She flies back into a bunch of the machinery in the cart behind her, and takes that damage. The entire cart then lifts off of its wheels, crashes onto its side.
I love this.
That's fucking incredible, and I love that.
As soon
Okay,
as I saw this, I'm like, wait, can I just shove the cart over?
Who is next?
Oh, thanks for that. That was great.
Yeah, no problem.
you said there's 3 mushroom little guys here, right? Like
Yes.
3 fungal.
3 fungal
and-
and 2 fucking
2 living vines thingies.
2 living tentacles. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to see. I would like to attempt to make a spellcast roll against a target within far range. So against one of the fungal creatures, Ernan's gonna slam his staff into the ground, and from where it impacts the dirt below them, again this skeletal vine starts shooting out towards one of the fungals and tries to restrain it. So first of all, I have to see if it hits. So what is it? Yeah, this 2d12. Okay, that's with hope at least. I believe it's 14 with hope because it's +2. Yes, that is 14 with hope.
14 with hope. Okay, take your hope. And that is a success.
Perfect. Then I was trying to talk. I hope this was even possible. I should probably ask before. But is there another because I assume the fungals are all they spawned very close to one another.
Yes.
Perfect. Then I'm gonna spend the hope that I just gained to restrain a second one of the fungals with that same spell. So the vines then shoot out from the first one and grapple the second one as well. And the first
Alrighty.
one is going to take a D8 + 1 damage of magic, I believe. Which
Okay. You did
3 damage, baby.
Nice. You did spend your hope to make that first initial spellcast roll, right?
I did now,
Or is
yeah.
Sweet. Okay. Yeah. So does that damage apply to both or just one?
Just the one, I believe, because additionally on a success, you can spend the hope to temporarily restrain another adversary. So yeah, it's just, I believe that damage is just on the first one.
Okay, that's fine. All right. You these describe for me how describe for me how this vicious entangle works.
So as mentioned, what's his name? Ernan smashes his short staff into the ground. And below the earth, there's from where it goes up until the creatures, there's this movement below the ground up until when it gets closer to the first fungal. Out of the ground start shooting these skeletal bones that they're this mix between, again, the normal bones but also something like a living vine. It seems to be able to mold its physical being a little bit and just quote unquote generate new bones as it lengthens. And it's just going to restrict the first one, just wrapping around it, and then using that extra hope, it's going to mid-air go towards the second a second one of these fungals nearby and restrain that one as well, then going back down into the ground and returning back to the staff so that it forms this closed loophole.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'll say doing that, the damage to the one is enough to actually destroy it completely. As it just sort of crumbles under the tight embrace of your vicious entanglement. But the other one is able to be restrained, no problem. And with that, you rolled with hope, correct?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So that will. I'll say that then goes. That keeps going around the table. Then whoever wants to go next.
I'll be right back.
All right, why not? Let's one of the fungal lads near me. I would like to approach, if possible.
Mm-hmm. Go for it.
And then I'm going to, seeing that he's made of fungus, Big Steve is going to see if a really hard punch is going to decimate this plant boy.
Okay. Make a attack roll.
Steve is a simple man. He doesn't think too much.
We've noticed.
That is 10 with fear.
10 with fear.
Rolling it.
That is a failure, and I will take that fear.
Damn.
Okay. As you are you attacking? Which one are you attacking? Are you just attacking like one of the other ones that's like?
Yeah.
Or are you attacking the restrained one?
One of the other ones.
Okay. Okay. So you go up to the last one and throw your punch at it. It just kind of like it's like sort of sways in a way to where it like moves right past its head. And as it goes back to you, is there ever? I want to see if there was like thing that this like this thing does that like perhaps actually.
Side note, while you're looking for that, could Erlen have moved like far enough away so that he's not in close range of the fungals anymore?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Sorry, I am. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I was
You
about to
don't
say
need
it's
to eat it like
fucking
that.
That was
effort.
insane.
You did not need to eat it that loud, and I just.
That was great. No,
That was awful.
Do it again.
Great.
No.
No, do not.
Unneeded. You get one. Everyone gets one. Tell him, Spider-Man.
Everybody gets one.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. On that.
Wait, so Joy Spider-Man?
Apparently.
Yes.
Evidently.
Joy Spider-Man.
On a failure with fear, we're going to highlight one of the tendrils. Is going to make an attack against you.
That's fine.
Big Steve. That is. God damn it! Why? It's so hard to keep track of everything in here. That is only an 11.
I'm going to assume that eats that because.
Oh wait,
I've
your
got, like, an armor of
which
4.
your armor is 4, but what's your evasion?
Yeah, evasion.
I'm
It
looking
goes
at it.
with
It says
evasion.
7. Okay, so that actually does hit. Okay. All right.
Are you not wearing
would-
armor?
I'm wearing a full plate.
Yeah, the
the armor thing
It
is
lowers
just like
the
it,
evasion. That's why. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think. No, I
plate doesn't. Yeah,
Yeah,
plate
it
doesn't.
took my evasion from
boost your
9 to
evasion.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, it's still one
But it gives you more armor and it increases your damage though. So somebody's got 18 for fucking severe damage, which
Yeah.
is
Okay.
fucking awesome.
yeah, unless you're fighting a blood hunter thingy.
True.
Okay. It's going to do a. These. That plus. All right, it is going to be. It's going to be 9 physical damage, and I need you to make a strength reaction roll.
Alright. 9. And then a strength roll. That's just rolling the 2 things, right?
Yeah, rolling 2 things. Don't worry about hope and fear.
I got a 12 and a 12.
Bro.
Oh
Jesus
my
Christ,
gosh,
are you
how?
dead ass?
No.
Holy shit. Okay.
I haven't gotten that once.
Hold on. I actually need to double check something. I don't know if
Check the
critically
rules. Is Kieran
can you
cheating?
can you critically succeed on a fucking reaction roll?
I mean, what would that do?
Give him a hope and clear a stress.
Oh yeah, right.
Daggerheart.
But you do both? I thought you get a hope or clear a stress.
No, on a
Damn.
on a
you
critical
both.
on a critical success you get both.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's schmeck shit.
I just want to double check and make sure. Criticism, successes, and action rolls. Ba-ba-ba-ba. That's not what I wanted. Gratification on reaction rolls.
It's the middle of the day. Why is there a crow out here?
Crows can be out during the day. They're not nighttime
Yeah.
birds.
Yes, but it doesn't set the scene properly. We're in the middle of a field.
I'm so sorry.
I don't care. My music
Yeah,
pauses
shit
half.
PM.
My music pauses, so I can't like complain. I have no room to.
As someone didn't have any Ace Attorney music
So
for
no,
us.
Oh,
so no,
True.
it just counts as a regular. It just counts as a regular success. You would not clear. You would not gain hope or clear stress with this.
No worries.
But you are able to avoid this thing trying to wrap around you and pull you into melee range
Okay.
of it. And with that, I'm gonna spotlight the fungal in front of you, who's going to try to make an attack roll.
Okay.
Steve can take it.
Steve can take it. That's a 13 to hit.
A hit.
Cool. It's going to deal just as in like just it doesn't have any dice to roll. It's just going to deal 2 physical damage. But you are going to have to mark an armor slot without receiving the benefits of said armor slot as its attack scratches across your chest, and you feel like you see this corrosive acid seep into your armor.
Oh, it's like rust monsters, like I used on you guys. Oh, damn.
In addition to that fear, the last fungal is going to
Can he break the restraint?
Yeah, because of that fear spell. I actually am gonna spend
Wait,
that additional fear
probably
to
burn a
for that one to break the restraints, letting that sort of like acid seep down into the vines down or into the bones down below and loosening their grip enough for him to break out and then move into melee range of Steve as well. And with that, it'll go back to you guys.
Can I try and break out of the restraints?
Yeah, go for it.
Yay.
I believe all you have to do. Yeah, I think you just need to remake the reaction roll. You should be able to break out of it.
Which reaction is it? Strength.
Strength.
Is it
Yeah,
strength? Fun. Love that. 13.
Okay, that is enough. You're able to free yourself from the living tentacle.
Yay.
And I don't think that's all. Does it? Just making sure that isn't everything you can do. Although I think that might be. Yeah, that would to break out of the restraints, that would be your action. So it will go to whoever else wants to go now.
Anyone?
Well, if no one's saying anything. Good old Ernan. How far can you move in a turn? Can you just there's no turn.
Close range. You can move within close range without having to make a roll. However, if you are going to move and not make any sort of roll, I'll still have you make an agility roll anyways to see if you generate hope or fear to kind of like keep the flow of combat moving.
All right, guys. I might give Joy back the control. Ernan's gonna try and move towards the witch.
Okay.
So it's an agility roll then, or
yeah, to make it there without making any other kinds of checks, make an agility roll.
So it's a fear. I rolled 15 with fear. I got a 12 on the fear and 3 on hope.
Okay, that's fine. That'll be enough to get there, but I will take that fear. And as you start to approach, you see the witch like clamber out of the knocked over carriage. That was
Let my brothers go.
Fat chance. Give me back my ribcage first. And did you get how close did you get to this? Would you like what range would you say that you would get in?
Well, I would have at least needed close, but since there's no, he would have gone into melee range.
Gone into melee range? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You're going to get an attack against you here.
Baited.
Baited. Does a 15 hit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Take. You're gonna take 9 physical damage.
9 physical. No, sure, I'll take that on 4. I haven't had any.
And you
damage
see,
on
basically what's going to happen is, as you get up within melee range of it, she grabs onto your chest and begins like sucking like life energy out of you, as she clears 2 hit points from that.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, so she took the 2 hit points. Ah, shit, I should have.
You're
Okay.
throwing!
No, don't worry. Because as the energy that she's taking out of my, as my life transference gets, as my life gets transferred over to her, she can't quite. I'm just deciding this for you. Fuck you. She can't quite control what she's getting because my reaction starts, and she's gonna take 1d10 fire magic damage, from the residue of the magic that I have inside of me. That's 8 magic damage.
Damn, nice. Okay, yeah. She takes that, and you see, like, she starts to, like, suck your life energy out. The flames within start to roar and wreathe across her arm, lighting it on fire. She, like, reels back and starts, like, patting it, trying to take it off. Okay, yeah. With that is going to be that, and I'm going to have her mark a stress here because she took 2 or more HP from an attack. And another living tentacle is going to pop up behind you, and is immediately going to make an attack against you.
For fuck's sake.
That is an 18 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, make a strength reaction roll for me.
I mean, it's gonna take fire damage again.
That's fine.
Thing.
That's fine.
Okay. That is a double. Oh man, I critted and it doesn't even do anything. It's an 18.
That's 18. Okay, you are successful, so you aren't going to get pulled into melee range of the living tentacle. But it is going to lash out at you for 6 physical damage. And I'm assuming that means your flames are going to.
Actually, yeah. If it's within melee range, yeah. Unless
if it's within melee range.
Yeah, it needs to be within melee range for that to happen.
Okay. Yeah, it's within very close range, so it is not going to take the fire damage, but it'll hit you for 6 physical.
I'm using an armor slot because I have so many of these. Yippee.
Cool.
No
all right. Who is up next?
I guess I'll go again. I don't know. I feel like this stuff getting summoned would just go away if we kill her. So I am
kill the
going
bitch.
to...
Kill the witch.
Kill the witch.
So I am going to. You guys see Ogden? His eyes kind of like roll back as he gets real serious. His hands start moving in front of him. He just. I'm going to use Arcane Barrage. I can only do this once per short rest, but I can spend hope and just deal d6s of damage. I don't have to roll, so it's like magic missile.
Damn.
So I'm gonna save 1, but I'm gonna burn 2 hope. To use this, and so I am just going to and so against the witch, you see these 2 little like pink orbs appear around me, and they're just gonna fire out and explode into the witch.
Oh shit! All right.
So that is going to be 7 points of magic damage.
Ooh, baby. Okay, that's a meaty hit right there. Yeah, you just fucking pelt this witch with a magical barrage. She's starting to look definitely a little hurt. She's gonna mark another stress to create another living tentacle behind you.
Oh no, I might have made a mistake.
At which point it is gonna take another attack against you, so that might not be enough though. Let me make sure that that's an 8 to hit.
That will miss.
That will miss.
Nice.
Okay, so yeah, it does. It kind of like you see it like kind of pop up beside you as it like starts to whip out, but you are able to essentially kind of like knock the tendril away with your staff. Cool.
Ogden's feeling
Alright.
himself now.
Nice.
I mean, he's a piece of shit, but he's feeling himself, you know, because he doesn't think too highly of
Hell yeah.
himself.
All right, who is next?
Fuck it. I'm going to use. I'm going to assume, due to the fact that it says when you lay your hands upon a creature, I'm assuming that I can do that to myself as well.
Yeah, I was.
So I'm going to do Mending Touch on myself.
Okay.
So I can get, you know, one of my bars of health back.
Now I have to watch this guy touch himself.
Thankfully, this is the fun kind of self-touching and not the sexy kind.
Oh, okay.
And then remind me again, what's my current situation, Joy? I'm currently entangled, right?
Yeah, because
I failed my.
you did
my
fail that,
strength
yeah.
roll,
So you would be restrained. So you would need to make another strength reaction roll in order to break out.
You got it. I'll do that real quick and hope for the best.
Big Steve.
That is an 8 with fear.
8 with fear. I will get. Or
But
sorry,
reaction roll
reaction roll.
doesn't
Reaction roll
matter.
reaction roll doesn't generate fear.
Okay.
But let me double check the difficulty on that. Yeah, that is going to be a fail. So you are unfortunately still grasped within. You are still grasped by it.
Okay.
Okay. And I'm gonna go ahead at that point and mark a fear. The remaining 2 fungi are going to rush up to Big Steve as he is restrained and make a group attack roll on him. This gets advantage, of course, because he's restrained currently. Just thank God for advantage.
No, please, mate. You don't want to do this.
Oh, I'm so sorry. That is a natural 20.
Huh?
He rolls
Yeah.
20s, so.
I roll
Oh,
D20.
yeah, right.
GM, yeah. Which does only mean that it's only 4 physical damage. Or no, sorry, actually, because
Good crunchy crit rolls.
on a success they deal 2 damage each, combine the damage. So they actually it would be 8 physical damage to you, my friend.
Okay. That is good to know. Why the fuck?
And you're gonna have to mark you're actually gonna have to mark 2 armor slots here because they both hit you.
Oh.
Yeah, that is fine. And because I have taken a hit, let me just double check if I'm reading this right. Well, because I've taken a hit, I don't know if this is a reaction thing. I can't tell, but it says when you mark 1 or more hit points, you can also mark a stress to enter your wolf form.
Did you pick the fucking?
You're
did
like
you pick the werewolf?
I picked the werewolf transformation. Yeah.
Oh shit! All right, yeah,
Fucking
absolutely.
hit you. There we
Go for
go.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
mark your stress, and you describe for me what happens as you mark this stress and you begin to transform.
All right. So upon taking this hit, Big Steve, the ever calm, loving, peace and love individual that he is, his eyes like kind of roll back momentarily as his features begin to get a bit more gnarled up as as things begin to adjust in his body. Admittedly, his size doesn't change too much. He goes from about 3 foot to 4 foot. But as he finishes going for this transformation, the quiet sounds of bones cracking, when he finds himself hunched over, still supported by this vine around him, he is a lot more canine-like in his appearance.
Oh yeah. All right. You begin to transform. As the living tentacle is straining against your now much larger form as you spring into this being, and Hal the witch looks over and it's like, a fucking werewolf, are you kidding me?
Look, Ernan, another animal.
That's why he's so fucking annoying.
Okay. It now goes back to you guys. Who wants to go next?
I would like to try and break out of this. If not, I'm not gonna do
He's just
anything
gonna
real
go
quick.
again.
Bree, do you want to do something here?
Yeah.
You're not restrained anymore. You've got like full range
That's
here.
true.
Yeah, use your
you
blood hunter
see-
bullshit
you
to kill
see-
this thing.
You see
I was just
shit.
gonna wait
Steve
to see if they killed the witch, but I guess I could run to her and, try and kill her.
I was gonna sit back and just relax.
Yeah, I was like, I want to mitigate as much damage as I can by just not participating. But I guess I
Kill
could
the
do
tentacles, I don't know.
something.
If I have to.
Can I move over to her and try and attack her? How does that work?
I will say that you are within close range, so you can get up to her and you can attack her if you'd like.
Yay. 12 plus 11. Hope? Oh, fun. So that's... What's math? 23
23.
hope.
23 hope. Take your hope.
Yippee!
Roll your damage.
Let's see, the D10, the D6.
Fucking hell, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Be ready to get
12
severe damage
plus
at minimum.
9 is
21.
You fucking kidding
21.
You're already way
Wah-wah.
over severe, dude. 21, you said? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I will allow you. I will say, how do you want to do this?
Oh!
Bree just runs, tumbling between the two ones starting with E. I've forgotten their names. Sorry. And just drives her longsword through her chest.
As she's like kind of like beset on all sides by just a menagerie of characters, she sees you just like fly in with this sword and just no. The sword goes straight into her chest, and she flops to the ground. The living tentacles surrounding all of you begin to slowly melt back into the earth.
I knew
Nice.
However, the last two funguses are still up,
Ah,
but
fuck.
you were able to defeat the witch.
Yay!
Is there, with the fungal still up, is there a potential way, because I have a feature, as a fungal for my ancestry, I have a feature that lets me make an instinct roll, 12, to use my mycelial array to speak with others of your ancestry, and a success you can communicate across any distance, even though these, like, from what I've gathered, are, like, dead/controlled fungi. Is there a way I can use this feature to try and reach to, like, their inner, maybe leftovers that are so deep inside of their brain, still using, like, this almost hive mind connection that apparently all these fungi have in this world, to try and get them to stop attacking?
I'll say make the roll, and we'll see what happens.
Cool. So this is instinct. I don't know why there's a 12 in brackets behind make an instinct roll.
That is
That's the
that's your
2d12.
DC.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Okay, fair
12,
enough.
yeah, 12 is your success DC.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, fucking surely the 2d12 to get a 12 shouldn't be so difficult, right?
Right?
As a 12 with fear.
Hey, okay, so that is a
Nice.
success, but I will go ahead and take that fear.
Mhm.
So, yeah, describe for me how you sort of reach out and try to connect with these creatures.
Yeah, so the camera pans into the insides of Ernan's mind as we see this, like, his brain, the brain that the fungi in this world have, they're all like, there's this weird Doctor Who-like transition where they connect to one another. But yeah, no, there's just, he closes his eyes and just focuses on this innate ability that he has, but he can't quite like explain, as you know, because it's like breathing to us. Like, how do you explain just breathing and thinking? Like, that is what this feels like to him. And he just goes and connects with the two fungi specifically, and through this hive mind connection thing, just tells them, "The witch is gone. You're free, brothers. Leave."
Okay. You reach out, your fungal roots, you feel them sort of like innately sort of like travel through the earth and connect to the pads of the feet of these other two, who start to like sort of like shamble forward to you, like not really thinking, of course, like more just
attacking what is nearby, as is the nature of ones that are undead. However, as your roots sort of connect with theirs, they stop in place for a moment. In your mind, you feel the leftover sort of emotions and thoughts of these creatures when they were once alive. Ones that were part of a community that has been overrun by this witch, as she has essentially like stolen these creatures to do her bidding. As you connect to the pain and the emotional turmoil of creatures that are now like working against their will, you're able to sort of you're almost able to command them in a way to. I mean, what do you want to happen here? Do you want them to just kind of like dissipate? Do you want them to like travel off back into the forest and start just kind of doing their own thing? Or
kind of like that is like the main goal: travel away so that my group first of all sees that they're no longer a danger, and just send them off on their way and hope that nature can take its a little more natural course here.
Okay, I will say that on that success with fear, you were able to get that across, but given the strain of what you're trying to do, plus the emotions of just seeing your own kind being used in this way, I will ask you to mark a stress here.
Okay, I have 5 stress out of 6. We're fine. We're still alive.
Still alive.
Staying alive, staying alive.
Staying alive. Okay. Right.
How do I roll for the
With that,
BGs?
you guys are left in the forest clearing with unfortunately a once beloved traveling candy shop overturned on its side.
I thought it was a right decision. This is why we don't put random shit we're given in our mouths, everyone. She was a witch.
Oh yeah. Kieran still sees the horrors every time he closes his eyes.
Yeah, but that's not a concern right now. Like, Big Steve in his current form has got his nose stuck in the jar because he was trying to go for another one.
No! I start prodding at him with my great staff. Stop it! You're gonna make it worse.
Do you want to get another one?
How do I?
Yes.
No! How do I stop him?
I'll say you guys can you can make like strength, agility, like reaction rolls at each other to see if one is able to like stop the other.
I guess I have to use
busy drinking a
agility.
stamina potion.
Oh my god! All right, fine. I guess I will use
take a stamina
agility
potion?
because I can't
Yeah.
fucking.
Okay, go ahead and clear however many stress you're able to clear from that.
I got
I believe
1.
okay, it's a D4. It's a D4
Yeah,
plus
it's
1, or is it
Oh
just
no,
a
it's just a
D4?
D4. Just
Okay,
D4.
I'm thinking
Just a
of
D4.
the greater ones.
Kieran, what'd you get?
Let me. We're doing agility, right? An agility roll.
Strength or agility, up to you.
All right, I'm gonna use my strength
Of course he is.
because
Perfect,
I'm
you
going
do it.
for that snack.
Going for that snack.
And that is a 12 with fear.
Don't worry about fear because it's a reaction
Okay.
roll.
Yeah. I got a 7, so
Okay.
you eat it. Fuck. Bad dog.
Alright.
Oh
It's just
man.
like
For the sake of
cat
not,
with-
for the sake of not like somehow accidentally just murking Kieran's character in this, I'm just gonna say you get 1 candy.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Because I don't think you would be able to handle eating more than one of these things at a time.
Completely understandable.
You just know he's looking at the list of effects and how fucking bad it is. So.
He's got
What'd
no
you
really
give
good
me,
one
Joy?
right
What'd you
now.
give me?
Okay. So, Big Steve,
Mhm.
as you have like chomped down this cat, you see it's kind of like a brightish yellow. You get a little bit of a pineapple taste to
Okay.
it. However, as you are kind of like turning back to your friends and assumedly begin to kind of like discuss what happens next, you feel this weird sensation, and you feel an odd compulsion to slip the word "shart" into every complete sentence for the next 10 minutes.
No, why?
And if you do not say it, you mark a stress.
Okay.
I'm gonna start a 10-minute timer.
How is this a
That's
punishment
perfectly
for him? Like,
This is a punishment for us. I'm gonna mark stresses every time he says it.
All right, starting now.
You must slip the word shart into every complete sentence.
That
If
is.
you don't
that
say it,
is
you mark a
fine.
stress.
That is fine. Is it only my complete sentences?
It's only your complete sentences, yes.
Good, good, good. I would hate to have to sit there and then, like, as someone's talking about, yep, shot.
just randomly throw it in there.
I don't install.
Do you see any more horrors, friend?
No, mate, I do feel the overwhelming urge to shot, though.
Well, I would assume diarrhea would be a side effect.
No. I don't mean like diarrhea. I mean like the overwhelming urge to just like leave this forest and then shot.
I understand the specifications.
Oh, I hate werewolves. Walks away.
Well, if you need to, there's a rock right over there. You can go behind it and extract whatever's inside of yourself.
Oh, don't say.
I don't get why everyone's like, you know, talking about like, you know, going and doing the deed, mate. I just like, you know, I'm not talking about, you know, need to go take a shit. I'm just saying the word shot. What the hell?
Does that not mean the same thing?
No, shart is like when you have to release gas and then you happen to poo.
Why is everyone talking about the word shot?
He throws it back on us.
You brought it up.
Yeah, well, whatever. Like, you know, all this shot talk's gonna make me want to shot soon. Let's go save some people, lads.
All right.
Before we go,
Yeah, mate.
you have to shot.
I gotta shot my stress out.
You mark a stress.
Gotcha, bitch.
Fuck.
Bait him into killing himself. Like, what
Yep.
are we... Okay, Bree, now's your chance.
Considering the witch was evil, maybe we shouldn't take the entrance she suggested. Maybe
Yeah.
she's part of the trap.
I was gonna say that sounds suspicious now.
Yeah, that's a really good idea, Shart. I think it's a good idea if we avoid that entrance altogether, Shart.
My name is Ernan.
Yeah, that's what I said, Shart. I said Ernan.
So glad I've added this encounter.
You,
This makes me so happy.
you said shot, not Ernan.
No, I said Ernan as well, Shart. I used your name correctly, Shart.
Okay, how about we just all stop saying the word shart and we get on with things?
But I feel an overwhelming desire to say the word Shart. That's the problem.
Why would you feel a desire to use such a word?
I don't know. I think those candies were laced with some kind of Shart.
Oh.
Fucking hell.
All right, I'm gonna say you guys are walking and talking.
Yeah.
So you guys are
Yeah.
heading to the mouth of the cave that is more well known to people. Correct? You're not gonna take the path that the witch suggested.
Yeah.
Because she probably lied to us. so
Yeah, it's probably
not,
that's probably
Because
the
she's
trap.
fucked up and evil.
Maybe that
She's
path
fucked up
is
and
actually the main path and it's lined, and we're actually heading to the super secret path that has no traps in it.
Maybe.
Yes. Okay, so eventually you guys make your way through the forest to about the rough direction that you believe that the horde went into, and after some time, you eventually make it to the mouth of the Blackstone Caves. You basically see a large, like an opening that is big enough to fit like an entire ogre through it. Past about like 10 feet in, it is complete and utter blackness in there.
Oh, wait. Can I?
Bridge time.
I do have. Well, it's okay for presentation. It says you can illuminate a room. Can I just have it glow around me, and then when I walk, I
Sure.
glow? Okay.
Yeah, you can absolutely
nice.
make
Then I
yourself
will-
glow. Yeah.
All right. Then I will just like raise up my finger like ET, and it will glow at the end, and then my whole form will glow lightly, and I shed like a little bit of light around me. And then-
While this is going on, by the way, Joy, I'm going to take this moment to drink my minor health potion because I'm going to need it, bro.
Yes, sir. Go
I
ahead
should do mine
and
like a stam potion.
go ahead
as
and
well.
roll a d4 and clear that many HP.
Yeah, got it, boss.
I got
you
a
said-
4 when I only have 3 stress.
Hey, you
That
clear all your
hurts.
stress.
I
That's
know,
good.
but it would be nice if I had done it when I had 1 more stress.
Well, you
That's
know.
why you wait until we're rolling up until you have 4.
That's what I was going to do, but that's like maybe not, because then in combat I'll have to.
That's why you hoard your magic items until you're
Silly,
already dead, so
silly.
you can use them later.
Yeah!
Correct.
That's what you should
do.
Based.
Based.
All right,
Okay.
everyone, stay around me, and I will light the vicinity anyway.
All right, sounds like a good idea, Shart. Thank you very much.
Okay, at this point, because I don't understand social customs, I will lean in towards Bree and ask, I'm not familiar with people outside of my town. Is it customary to talk about bowel movements constantly?
No, it is not.
Oh, so what's wrong with him?
There's so
He's chasing
much.
his tail.
There's so much wrong with him. Like, Bree just looks out with a look of disgust, looking at the teal. I'm playing into the vampires hate werewolves right now. This is going all cliche, baby.
Yeah, if you didn't even hate him
You're a
before.
very
you
odd animal, Steve.
Oh, thanks, mate. Like, it's pretty good to get out of the house every once in a while, Shart.
He's not even adding it to make the sentence make sense. It's just there.
Yeah.
Like a Pokemon.
He's got to say it at this point.
Every call out's Diggity. Now it's just Shart. So.
Yep.
All
right.
There is no slipping in.
Steve.
This is like being hit over the head.
Yeah.
Hey, Big Steve, what's your favorite Baldur's Gate 3 character?
I'm a huge fan of Shart. I love Shart so much.
I thought that was a goddess.
God
No,
damn
that's
it, man.
Shart, not Shart.
Oh. I'm gonna go in the cave now. Actually, wait.
Yeah, but
Before I walk into the cave, I would like to
Yes.
look to see if there's some kind of tripwire or something that like an alarm or something. Can I do that?
Yeah, make I'll call this.
Instinct, right? Because it's perceiving.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd say instinct. That makes sense.
Okay, good, because I actually get a bonus for once. Okay, that is. Oh fuck. That's a 19, but with fear.
That's with fear. I'll take that fear, but that is going to be a success. Looking through, it looks like they're like further into the cave. As you guys have started to leave the ambience of the forest behind, your footfalls echo into this large stone cavernous entrance. As the darkness begins to swallow you all. However, Ogden's quick thinking with his prestidigitation is able to light the way ever so slightly. And as you are approaching on the inside of here, there does look to be a tripwire moving from a couple of stalactites are on the ground, right? Or is it
Probably.
stalagmites?
No, stalactites are on the ceiling, stalagmites are on the ground.
Thank you. So a couple of stalagmites do have look to be a very razor thin piece of wire wrapped between the two of them.
Look there, there's a tripwire.
We should not step into it then.
Good eyesight, Shart. Good eyesight.
That's not. Oh, I'm just gonna let it go. So looking around, like, can I see where the like if I get just close enough not to touch it, but like, can I see where the tripwire leads to? Like, if I know if it, like, if I can cut it or if it will like go into something.
Weirdly enough, looking at it, it doesn't actually look like it goes into anything. It just looks like standard wire kind of like wrapped between the two. But I will say, as you get kind of closer to inspect it, you do see it shimmers with a little bit of like arcane energy.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step back so that stops happening, and then I'm going to.
And on that fear note, like seeing that this thing is like obviously like dangerous in a way that you weren't expecting, I will ask you to mark a stress here.
That's me getting
because you
stressed.
rolled with fear.
Okay, fair enough. I almost said fear enough by accident. I will
Fear enough.
take a step back and ponder, so in case someone else wants to do something.
Ponder.
Who's looking worst here right now? If I was to look around.
Me, I think.
Probably.
Probably.
I'm finding that
Odin
DPS.
Odin has a couple more hits in him.
I'm just an emotional wreck, not physically. I'm fine, actually.
All right. Well, who's also looking the most stressed?
Odin is looking pretty
Most
damn
stressed would
stressed.
be Ernan would be the most stressed here.
All right. With that, then I'm going to pat Ernan's shoulder. Actually, I'm going to pat his elbow. That's about as high as I can probably reach. And with sparing touch, once per long rest, touch a creature and clear 2 hit points or 2 stress points from them. I'm going to clear 2 stress points.
Nice.
And be like, it's all right, mate. You don't got to stress yourself out too much, Sharp.
Thank you, Shard.
Oh, that's more like it,
you
mate.
don't
Good
have
on the
to.
Sharp.
This is getting worse.
It's spreading. It's spreading.
Did you eat the candy too?
No, but is it not a sign of companionship for him?
I thought that too, but Bree said it's not.
It's not.
Well, what
Yeah,
is it then, Bree?
Yeah, what is
I
it,
don't
Bree
know the
Shot?
delusions of a madman.
Christ.
Oh, the subject of Mad Men, Shot, closes his eyes. Ah, the horror Shot!
He doesn't look that angry to me. How is he a madman? How's it feel to be the
I
only
want to
reasonable
walk
character,
into that
Pincus?
wire right now.
Okay, on a realism note, it seems like that tripwire has arcane energy in it. So either it'll hurt by touching it, or if you trip over it, there's like something right like in front of it, like and you fall into a pit or something.
Then we don't touch it, and Aaron will start walking over the tripwire.
Well, just be careful where you put your foot.
Yeah, you step
Don't
over
worry, I
with
have my
ease.
staff. Yeah, easy.
Yeah,
Okay,
Ernan steps over it with ease and just
Steve's
walks over to the other
struggle.
side, no problem.
Man, I'm playing a great character because he would overthink it like I'm overthinking
Yeah.
it. So,
This
oh,
is great, I love this.
all right. And then I just
Overthink
step over it, I
everything.
guess.
You never know when I'm going to throw it to you. Okay.
Don't worry, Steve. Your little legs have this. As Bree walks over.
And before Bree can step over it, Steve looks up at her,
Don't you
puts his
dare.
hands up.
Don't you-
Oi, love, give me some uppies, will ya? Shot.
You were so close to marking a stress there.
Gonna like do like little hops on the spot.
She fucking grimaces, walks away.
Doing like the hand gripping as well. He's like, uppies, uppies, shot, uppies now.
Mushroom Man, please.
Come here, little doggo.
Mush uppies, shot, yay!
Go and grab you, pick you up, and try and lift you over the tripwire.
Oh my god.
How did Steve go from the one who could talk the smoothest to the one who talks the worst?
One word.
Well, the
Werewolf.
smoothest isn't really, I wouldn't say his
accurate.
previous talking
Yeah.
was smooth. That
No,
was just...
he had a lot to say.
The
Now he
most-
just says jibber jabber. So
The most
True.
confident in his bullshit, easily.
yeah.
Yep.
Alrighty.
You know what? While
Yeah.
Ernan's carrying Steve, he's gonna rustle through his basic supplies, pick up a little like leftover slab of like a little bit of slab of meat. Are you hungry? And like,
Oh,
you know,
this feels
meet the
really
people.
condescending, Sharp, but you know what? Yes, Stevie boy is a hungry lad, Sharp.
Give you little head puds. Good doggo. And then he'll put you back down.
What kind of mess did I get myself in? I guess we're gonna keep going at that point.
Fantastic.
Keeper of the podcast
King is
Yeah.
not having any of this.
I was all for the bullshittery and the laughing. It's just excessive right now.
Yeah.
Plus, I might
It
have
is-
to go
it's
soon, and I'm trying to stick with you guys as long as I
beautiful.
can.
I
Oh
love
shit,
it,
okay.
though.
Alright.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'm
so
back, King.
No, it's
you
fine.
guys
It's my
as you guys
fault.
are no, it's fine. As you guys are passing through, keep still heading into the sliding the cave, you eventually come across a crossroads. 3 separate paths that lead that unfortunately you do not know immediately where they lead.
We're taking
Let's
the right
roll.
one.
You did not
Oh,
just roll.
fucking okay.
I rolled a d6. 1 and 2 would have been left. 3 and 4 would have been middle. 5 and 6 would have been right. Ernan confidently walks to the right one.
Wait, hold on. Can't we at least think about it first?
No, mate, Shark. Gotta trust the nose, Shart. And he points at his fucking dog nose and he follows Annan.
Because I am incapable of having a proper argument due to my social anxiety, I will follow them. So
Don't skip me strength. As I
You guys are all
walk
heading down the right
behind
path. Okay. All right.
you. Yep.
Cool.
See, he even said it's
Fantastic.
the right path. It's fine.
Yep. Sick.
It's
God,
the
yeah,
right
You didn't even have to
You're right.
describe how they look like or
The
the
anything.
god of
Didn't
this
have to do-
world
didn't have to do a damn thing. I
said
love
it's
it.
the right
Um,
path. So
You walk down the path for a bit.
rock slide kills us all.
I'm waiting for it.
Sorry, guys. This is the
Yeah,
Tomb
if-
of Horrors.
No,
Yeah.
at first you walk down quite a bit and immediately like nothing has really come up in about like I'd say a couple minutes as you're kind of like walking down here. You're just kind of like surrounded by darkness and the echoing of footsteps until you begin to hear footsteps that are shambling towards you guys. Two of them, two sets of footprints exactly. And as they begin to get closer, Ogden's light is able to illuminate what look to be two members of the horde, a couple of shambling corpses moving throughout the cave, approaching you all.
Oh. Fireball.
Well, we're getting closer.
I don't have that, but that'd be funny, right?
You know what? It would.
Where's Protheus?
If they're moving towards us, fuck it, I might as well spend this one. Why not? What's his name? Ernan is gonna try and cast Vicious Entangle again.
You're doing it again.
I shit you not, I don't. To try and hopefully restrain the both of them in their current space where they are, because I assume they've already noticed us, as you said, they're walking towards us, right?
Yeah, you can tell that like they're definitely. I think they caught onto Ogden's light essentially, and have just been shambling towards that.
Typical. All right.
I was gonna say, if you want me to turn it off, let me know when. It's just we can't see otherwise, so.
Yeah.
Why do I
light.
never roll what I want to roll? Unfortunately, only. Actually, first of all, let me know if an 8 plus 7.
15.
15 hits.
15 with what?
With fear.
With fear. Yes, that does hit. And I will go ahead and take that fear.
Hawk has only rolled fear, I think. You keep
Yeah,
feeding
it's
him
fucking. I
resources.
get no fucking hope ever, bro.
Yeah, he's like full out of hope right now.
Yeah. One of them is gonna take 1d8 plus 1 damage, though, which is that's not too bad. That's 7 damage. And it's gonna be restrained.
Okay. All right. It will take that. And it will be restrained. You vines come up, or however you described it, the bones come up and sorry, there's a lot of juggling here, okay? The bones reach up from the ground and begin to like wrap themselves around the shambling zombie as it like starts to get stuck in place. The other one now is going to start rushing towards you guys and is going to attempt to make an attack against actually, Ogden, you're still in front, aren't you?
Well, actually, I started following them, so I guess technically.
Yeah. No. Ernan
would be in front. Okay.
Yeah, Ernan's in front.
Cool. It's going to attempt to bite you then.
Oh, okay.
That's a 12 to hit.
Hits. Man.
It's gonna do 5 physical damage, and you are also gonna have to mark a stress.
Okay. Well, I'm
after
using
getting
an
hit
armor
by this
slot.
adversary's attack.
Okay. Stress added. HP done. Is it within? Did it walk within melee range?
Yes, it's within melee range now.
Fire. It's gonna take 1d10
Fire.
magic damage as the fire. Yeah, as the fire burns, starts burning it at its seams as it takes 6 magic damage.
6 magic damage. Okay, all right, that is marked there. Let's say I'm gonna go ahead and spend another fear to break that one shambling zombie out of.
Who gave you all the fear? What the hell?
I wonder. Break the zombie out of its restraints, and it's going to rush you guys again. This one is well, I had to spend a fear to clear that, so it is going to get within melee range, but it's not going to be able to do anything on this turn. It'll go to you guys.
Oh well. There
I'm
goes
gonna
my
fucking kill a zombie.
Yeah, please,
Hell yeah.
DD,
Go for it.
DD, you fucking fuck him up, please. We need no damage dealer.
Oh shit, that was really bad.
Uh-oh.
That's a 4. Wait, no. I have a +2 that still means nothing. It's a 6 with fear.
Okay, a 6 with fear. I'll take the fear, and that is going to be a failure with fear. So you're going to, I'm assuming, like rush up to one of them and attempt to slice through one.
Yeah.
However, it is because of like these corridors have started to get tighter as you've gone down. Your sword like clangs off of the side of the cave walls, sending a ringing noise, rocketing down the caves.
Oh. We're fighting the horde, aren't we?
So,
That's fun.
in addition to that, I just realized that was not the correct thing to
Oh,
mark.
and she failed, so it goes back to you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it does go back to me. So we have Ernan and Bree up here fighting the zombies. Ogden and Steve, whereabouts are you guys here?
I mean, I wouldn't be very, because I only illuminate so much. I guess I'd be like 10 feet behind them or something.
Yeah,
So you
Steve would
have,
be
very close
like.
range.
Yeah, Steve would be like just behind Ernan.
I guess we're like.
Behind Ernan?
Okay, I guess we're like. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'm in the back again by like a space.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh no, they're gonna come up behind me.
Ogden, I am gonna need you to make an agility reaction roll, please.
Oh no. Okay, agility reaction. Ooh. Okay, hang on. That's 20.
Nice.
That's a 12 and an 8.
Nice with hope or fear.
I thought there wasn't
Reaction.
on a reaction
Oh,
roll.
right. My bad.
Which is
reaction
a
roll,
shame
yeah.
because that would have been hope too, but oh well. So.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you just barely are able to hear the skittering of what sounds like large, like insectile legs behind you. You turn around, look up to the ceiling. There is this almost spider-like creature with a very like long and sharp abdomen that has like aimed it at you. It fires out like a tangling like web net almost, and you are just able to dodge out of the way of it as it splats harmlessly onto the ground.
Okay.
I'm then going to spend another fear.
Of course you would.
Steve, Big Steve, I need you to make a. Actually, hold on. I need to make sure this hits first. I'm going to make an attack against you.
Okay.
That's cocked. That's only going to be a 4 to hit, so that's going to miss.
Yay!
Another one has managed to skitter up behind you, and it's going to try to like sting you with what looks like a really long stinger on its face. But you are able to like just barely duck underneath it as it just goes straight into the cave wall.
Oh hell yeah!
And now it is back to you guys.
I would like to try and take this one on.
Okay.
We should have
taken
taken
a
a rest.
Big Steve himself is going to swing on this motherfucker. Which is a 17 fear.
Fear. Okay, I'll take the fear, but that is a success. You were able to hit it.
Awesome, and it is going to take. I'm hoping for the big money on this one.
Big money, big money, big money.
That is not only 9 damage. Shit.
You said 9?
Mhm.
Okay, it will take that. Are you still in your werewolf form?
Yes.
All right, so you come out like I'm assuming with your claws and just fucking like start swiping at this thing. Yeah, you get a couple of really good cuts in. It definitely like skitters back onto the wall and like moves out of like attempts to like start to move out of range. It's not actually going to, but you can see it's like starting to retreat a little bit. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna spend a fear. Because you rolled. Did you roll with fear or did you roll with hope?
I think it was good fear that I got.
Okay, so I actually don't need to spend. A fear here. My bad. So it'll come back to me. The shambling zombies up front are going to start to attack. The one that attacked Ernan is going to make another attack against. And because now its ally is within melee range of it and the rest of you, these attacks now have advantage.
Of course.
Well, they already have
This
advantage
is-
against me because I'm.
Because you're vulnerable, yeah. But that is a that is a 17 to hit you.
Believe it or not, that might hit.
Believe it or not, no way. Okay, so that takes that. Do another d6, and you will take a stress from this, but you only take 2 physical damage.
2 physical damage have been taken. And it's within melee range?
It
was
is within
one
melee
plus
range, yes.
It starts to burst
burn.
into
Oh,
flames
don't
as it
burn,
takes
baby, burn.
9 magic damage.
Oh baby, okay. That one actually is going to get wreathed entirely in flames. The cave actually like brightens by quite a considerable amount as your flames just envelop this creature as it eventually falls back to the ground and just starts to melt away slowly.
Huge. Yeah, right, and starts looking at the next one. Focusing up.
Fantastic. That one is going. I'm going to mark a fear to have that one start to make an attack against Bree here. And okay. And oh, thank God for advantage. Yeah, so that's
Does
a
this have
14.
advantage? How many
Yeah.
are there currently around us?
It got advantage on Bree because it's
Oh yeah,
I
right.
have
well,
because she's-
Dribble
because she's
until I
vulnerable.
regain health, and I'm not regaining health.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna throw a
So,
splash
yeah.
potion at her.
Yeah, right. So that is a 14 to hit.
yeah, that hits.
Cool. You're gonna take this d6, and you're also gonna have to mark a stress, which because you're full on stress means you're gonna mark an extra HP here that cannot be
R.I.P.
reduced by
Full on
armor.
stress?
Huh? Oh no, yeah,
I'm
you're not full on stress. My bad, my
I'm empty
bad.
on stress.
Okay, yeah. So mark a
Alright.
stress and you're gonna take 5 physical damage here.
No, I do want to mitigate that one with my thingy. Yeah, I'll take another stress.
Take another stress and reduce it by and reduce the damage.
Yeah, so
Cool. All right.
no HP loss. Because I appreciate the increase to my attack, but then I'm closer to death.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you're able to just
There
mark that
is
stress
armor,
to kind
that's
of like
true.
you're able to mark this stress to kind of see that like this thing is really gonna get close to your face as you just barely are able to dodge that attack as it moves up behind you. And then as a you know what, we're gonna be a little aggressive. We're gonna spotlight the Hive Collector that attempted to get Ogden and have him mark another stress. I need you to make another agility reaction roll, Ogden.
I don't know if I'm gonna roll that good again. Wait. Okay, well it's not that as good,
Wait.
but okay. Agility gives me no bonus. That is still a 14.
Oh, damn.
I rolled
All right,
another
you
12.
That's fine. You thankfully you succeeded, and it is able to. You're able to dodge another one of its tangled nets as it fires out. It's gonna stay on the ceiling within essentially close range of you guys.
Okay.
But that will be it. So now it's gonna turn back to you guys.
Okay. How many of the big insect boys are there? Is there 3?
There's 2.
2. Okay.
One more shambling zombie and 2 hive collectors.
Okay. Well, that guy's. Oh, I need to be in very close range for the. I'm in very close range with one of them, right? The one that's fighting.
You're in very
Steve.
close range with the one that is fighting Big Steve right now.
Okay. I'm going to cast Slumber. I make a roll against it, and if I succeed, if I succeed, they're asleep until they take damage, or you spend fear to wake them up.
Okay.
So.
All right. Go ahead and make your spellcast roll.
Come on, big boy. That's cocked, is what it is.
Cocked.
That is okay. +2. That makes that. Oh gosh, I can't math. That is a 17 hope.
Damn. All right.
I am
yeah.
rolling. I rolled horrible at the beginning, and now I'm actually doing pretty good. I did
Take your hope, and does that ability give you a DC to hit, or is it against like?
There's no 12 or anything. It just says make a
then that's fine.
spellcast roll very close. They become asleep until you spend fear or they get hit. So
Yeah. Some abilities have DCs baked into them, but other ones, if it's
Right.
like making a spellcast roll, it'll just be against the monster's DC, which does. You said we said what, 18, 19?
17 to hit, I guess.
17.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I
that
send out a
is
little pink
no,
wave of energy, and it gets very sleepy-like.
Yeah, that is no problem. You watch this thing. You see pink like swirling clouds start to follow around this thing's head as it begins to like kind of scuttle a little bit and then fall to the ground asleep.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, and with hope, that means it is still your guys' turn.
I would
Anyone
like
else?
to kill
Yeah.
the zombie.
Do it.
Kill the zombie.
I'm going to use one of my blood thingies to turn my fear dice into a d20, so you're basically getting a free fear here.
Okay, all right. Gonna make sure you hit this thing though.
You're not getting a free fear. That was 3 plus 12 plus 2 is 15, 16, 17. 17.
Okay, 17, and you got the 12 on your hope die.
Yeah.
Okay, so you take the hope, and that is a success. Go ahead and deal damage. Damage.
7 plus 12 plus 9, 21.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You absolutely just fucking slice this thing in half.